Hello? Hi. Let's see, can you hear me? Oh, yeah. Hi, welcome in everybody. Hi! Hello! Happy 2026. How are we doing? How are we doing? Good morning. Hello. Oh no, my voice. You haven't seen me all year. Hi. Hi. How are we doing today? I brought you to this beautiful world to spend some time with you. Yippee, Shiro! Yippee! It's me. Hi. How are you guys? How are you guys doing? How are you guys doing? How are you guys doing? Hello. Hi. Are you guys ready for today? Are you guys ready for today? I brought you to this beautiful world. I hope you enjoy. Do you like it? It's really pretty, right? I've been getting the best world recommendations from Twitter recently. Hi. How has your 2026 been so far? Also, can you hear me No. Wait, am I back? Hold on, let me check. I think I muted myself by accident. I think I muted myself by accident. Oh no! Oh no! Welcome in, everybody! How much did you hear? I was really yapping up a storm. How are you guys? Hello, hello. So, anyway, let me recap what I just said. And that was how she died. So, that's my news for the week. Anyway, how are you? How are you? Moving on. How are you? How's your 2026 been so far? Let's see. We're on day like 4. How's your 2026 been? Let's see. Can you hear me now, maybe? Hopefully I'm not reverberation. Oh, I am reverberation. Can you hear me now? My mic died. I think my mic died. Can you hear me now? Do I sound okay? Oh, wait. Let me check. I think I can check how I sound. Anyway, as I was saying, and that is how she died. Okay, how do I sound? Oh, I sound okay. Yeah, I sound good. I always forget how nice my Valve Index mic is. Wow, I sound so resonant. Honestly, sounding pretty okay. Honestly, sound pretty good. Dang, I'm sounding so nice. Anyway, oh, what happened? Are you freaking kidding me? You have got to be kidding me. My chat is now gone. Hello, OVR Toolkit. Please stop. Wow. First stream back from the new year and everything decides to break. How have you guys been? How are you guys? How have you guys been? Let's see. Dude, nothing major's happened yet. That's probably good. That's probably good. But how your mic that died earlier? Yeah, you sound super okay right now. Sound pretty good, not gonna lie. This is pretty good. Wait, what? Sounded like Travis Scott for a second. My mic quality is super crisp. It's a VR mic. That's quite nice. Yeah, the Valve Index mic is surprisingly good. Also, there's my OVR toolkit. Come here, baby. Come here. There we go. Now I can see you guys. Okay, so anyway, what was I saying? I have lo-fi on. That's a little different. The vibes are chill. The vibes are vibing. How do you like the world? I think I was telling you a story about how somebody died for a second, but that's not important. It's in the fastest 4 days of my life. Feels weird. What? Really? I feel like... Well, okay, I've been very productive this week. I know it's not very, like... exciting productive, but I've been very productive this week. Also, I said adorable viper. Hi, are you by any chance an actual adorable viper? Snakes are kind of cute, you know. Also, thanks for getting your Shiro snacks today, yeah. It's a good way to start the year. It's fine, we got it figured out now, right? I think you guys like Scuff after all, right? You guys like a little bit of Scuff? Is everything working correctly? I think everything's working correctly now. See how it always sounds good? Ooh, I turned $10 into 1K at the casino. Holy shit, really? Damn, can I have some of your luck, please? You know, I've never been to a casino and I've also never gambled. Like, I've never even bought like a scratch ticket or anything. Did you know that? I'm always scared. I'm like, I feel like I work so hard for my money. I don't want to risk losing it, you know? You know what I mean? Can I do SR? What's SR? Ooh, you sound like you're in my ears. I'm in your ears? What if I were inside of your ears? If I were a tiny bug that flew into your ears, would you still love me? What weapon should I get my Shiro figure? Oh, a scythe? A scythe? Or... No, yeah, a scythe. I stick by... Finally, it's... Thank you for the 5! Thank you for the 5, Helios. Thank you! Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. I only gamble if I have steady income or are broke. Wait, I feel like you shouldn't gamble if you're broke. I don't know. Is that right? I don't know. Thank you. Yippee! Always love Shiro. I'm down 60 pounds at the start of the year. Oh my god, congrats! Congrats! That's amazing. Good job. It's really hard to lose weight. You have to be really dedicated. When I was a senior in high school, so 2026 has been good for me. That's amazing! 2026 will start strong for you as well. I'm down 5 pounds from last year, technically. From the beginning of December, since I started biking to work. Not bad, right? You would still love me if I was a worm. You would still love me even if I was a worm. Let's see. I've been very productive. At the end of the year, at the end of December, I left a ton of my dishes that I still needed to do, and they just piled up for a while. So I just finished the second to last little batch of them that I've been doing over the past 3 days. I've been working hard since Christmas to catch up on all my chores, on my laundry. I've been doing the dishes. I've been doing some new I've been working on art. I've been doing some new emotes, some drawing here and there. You guys have probably seen. That's been what I've been up to, basically. So, a lot of stuff that's just getting chores done, which is not you know, maybe it's not the most, exciting. Maybe it's not the most exciting, but that's okay. At least it's really nice. It's nice to be in a nice, clean house right now, you know? Yeah. Welcome in, Tsukimochi. Hi! I'm getting thank you for grabbing your daily snack, by the way. Quantum. VR games with weights helps a lot. Ooh, I've heard that there are some really good games for getting fit in VR. There's actually an entire YouTube channel about this guy who does fitness in VR, which is really cool. Very tempting. Very tempting to do. The emotes are so cute. Thank you. Thank you. I'm really proud of him. I have never tried to use a emote base before. But this time I decided I would use an emote base, which I'm excited about. It's very cute. It's the one that most streamers use, so they look very professional. I feel very polished, which I'm a fan of. I really like that. Yeah. busy catwife, yeah. Biking to work is a great thing to do. Nothing better than losing weight and getting in better shape. Yeah, my cardio's gonna go crazy by summer. I hope, at least. I hope. That's what I hope. I was confused if why being down in pounds was a good thing, and then I remember pounds. yeah. In the US of A, pounds is weight. Yeah, I'm actually cleaning my house while watching stream and cooking chicken pasta. That sounds so good. So I think I remember I told you guys that my power went out for a full day. So I have been scraping. This is such a this is the other thing I've been doing. I've been cooking a bunch of I wouldn't say struggle meals, but I've been really going through my pantry and really digging deep for stuff that I always keep but I haven't used, because I didn't realize, but being out everything in my fridge from my last paycheck was really rough. So what have I been doing? Last night I made sundubu, which was delicious. It's so cheap and it's so easy. It just takes soft tofu, which was pretty cheap, an onion, garlic, and then condiments that I already have. And the only really hard thing is that it needs gochugaru. But I already had some of that because I bought it last month or November, I think. So anyway, I've been making a lot of freezer meals. I've been doing rice and then protein from my freezer. I've been cleaning out my freezer, basically. Cleaning out my pantry because I missed a full paycheck's worth of food, which really sucks, bro. That sucks so bad. Catwife on that girl dinner, right? Yeah, basically. Thanks for the 2 red. Thank you. And also thank you for the 5 gifted, Alex. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, and Savvy. Wow, okay, guys. Chill, hold on. Let's all just tone it down. Thanks for the gifted, Savvy. Thank you all. Thank you so much. What a way to bring in the new year. Thank you. Was this because I mentioned the sorry state of my fridge? I just have to wait till my next paycheck, but making a Starboy meal right now, yeah. Cheap chicken flavored pasta, cut up hot dogs. Yo, the trenches. Me too, brother. Imagine that one gif of like the really muscular arm handshake. Yeah, me too. But it's nice because I feel kind of like I feel good. You know what I mean? Like I feel kind of good about myself because I'm making do with little. I don't know, I feel very sufficient, self-sufficient, you know what I mean? I feel kind of cool about it, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, balancing diet and being proactive cleaner. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of like let's see. I've been doing a lot of very like thrifty things. I've also been I cleaned up my closet. I really need to list more items on Depop, I think, is like my next goal. Look at how pretty this world is. Oh my gosh. Wow. Look at how gorgeous this is. This is really pretty. Wow. I like the like candles and lanterns everywhere. It's really pretty here. Why are the trenches so tasty? Look at all that. Wow. This is gorgeous. Oh wow, look at that gorgeous, like the sun coming through the trees. Wow. I feel like recently I've been either getting just a bunch of really, really nice worlds. Or it's also wait. Huh? Can I go in there? Oh no, I can't go in there, never mind. I've been getting a bunch of really gorgeous worlds, but I've also been getting just like they're all like really nicely optimized too, which is a little bit new, I feel like. It's not always that like you get these beautifully optimized worlds everywhere. Very pretty. Been eating chili dogs like every week. Yeah, I've been like on rice and eggs basically. But that's good. It's good to be thrifty once in a while, you know. Yo, thanks for the 4-month flex. It's Jordan. Hi. Happy New Year. Thank you. Yeah. Hello, Kitty. How are you? Jarvis, hi. How are you? I'm good. Enjoying this beautiful sunny day. I thought I'd get some sun for the first time in a while. Hi, Shiro. Welcome in, Shadow Wraith. Hi. Make this sometimes even with a full pantry. It's true. What's Depop? D-E-P-O-P. It's like a thrifting secondhand. It's a secondhand clothing site. So you can resell clothes on Depop. Yeah. Not as gorgeous as you. Oh, you. Dang, smooth talk. Rice and eggs are nice. So honestly, yeah, I like subsisted off of rice and eggs for most of my time in college. So I feel like it's pretty healthy too. I mean, so like protein, carb, like what else could you really ask for in a meal? Rice, eggs, and then usually I'd add some avocado and a little bit of mayonnaise on top. Very, very, very like simple but pleasant meal. I like it for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, I'm not gonna lie. Internet Goodwill. Oh yeah, it's basically like internet. It's a little more expensive than going to the Goodwill, but because things are like more, there's an algorithm first of all, and things are more curated, so you're less likely to sift through tons and tons of junk, and it's easier to find stuff because you can use, search functionality. Yeah. So that's what I've been up to. You look tasty. I'm not food. What do you mean by that? I'm not food. You can't eat me. You can't eat me. I'm not edible. I'm not edible. My grandma's a great cook, yet a lot of her recipes are old and simple, which I wouldn't have known unless she told me. Of course, solid eggs, sage goes on way. Oh my gosh, true. Man, I need to like cook, I need to grow sage. Do you guys have any plans for the spring? Usually I do like a little mini garden with like tomato plants. Like I want to do maybe a couple of tomato plants. I tried to do zucchini, but I don't think it got enough sun, or maybe I bought it too late in the year, I don't know. I did something wrong. I did something wrong. I don't know what I did. It didn't grow, basically. None of the flowers turned into food, into zucchinis, which I've never had a problem with before, really. Wow. I've really never had a problem with zucchini plants, like, not producing. So maybe I needed more than one. I thought I saw that you have to, like, have 2 for cross-pollination. So maybe I didn't do it right. Maybe we need 2. Fried shoka. No, you cannot fry me. I'm not mochi. You want to eat me? I wouldn't be tasty at all, I promise. I wouldn't be tasty even a little bit. I can absolutely assure you, I would be gamey. You'd get a hairball after eating me. I'd probably give you indigestion, not gonna lie. You'd probably get indigestion, and then what would you do? With no Shiro to cheer you up when you're sick? No pollinators? Maybe that was my concern, is that there wasn't any ability for cross-pollination, but I don't know. So, my tomatoes did good though. I did like little cherry tomatoes. I did a beefsteak tomato and 2 cherry tomatoes, but the beefsteak did not do very well. The cherry tomatoes did well, but like cherry tomatoes always grow well. Like you could probably thrive on neglect, honestly. You could probably do anything with a cherry tomato. You probably don't even have to treat it. You don't have to treat them nicely at all, so. See what it tastes like strawberries? Maybe. Maybe, I'll never tell. No, that can't be right. I wouldn't taste like strawberries. What do you even want to eat me for, huh? Why would you want to eat a Shiro when you could have Shiro's home cooking? Wouldn't you rather have a cat that cooks for you than eat a cat? And isn't it like that saying, teach a man to fish and give a man a fish and he'll eat for a day. Teach a man to fish and he'll never go hungry or something. Eat a Shiro, you'll eat for a day. Cook 1 Shiro, you'll eat for a day. Keep 1 Shiro, you'll never go hungry. Decide my next prompt? I've never played that. How does it work? Like just a drawing prompt? I think you should draw a catfish. You should draw a strawberry catfish. That's your prompt, okay? That's what you should draw. Strawberries or tuna, one of the 2. Which do I like? Wait, am I choosing between them? Or is that what I would taste like? I would say I want to eat tuna. I might taste like strawberries, but I'll never tell. You look and sound tasty? That's crazy. That's crazy. What are you? A cannibal? Disturbing. You chew to gain your power. That's not how this works, probably. Listen. I have no latent powers. I'm just a regular, normal cat girl living in the world. If you were to eat me, it would not give you anything except for a hairball and indigestion. I do love small show hugs, though they're peak. You like hugs? Would you like another? Would you like another hug? Let's see. It's very blurry. This is what it feels like to be hugged by a cat girl. There's your first hug of 2026. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you feel the power of my warmth and love through our connection. Sounds like a challenge. No. Give a man a cat and he'll cat for a day. Give a man a catwife and he'll cat forever. And see, that's how that works, actually. That's actually the way that it works. But something I wanted to, talk about is I've been wondering, how many of you are into, luxury fashion? I've been getting so much luxury fashion propaganda on my various social media. It's really weird to me. I am not into luxury fashion, by the way. I'm not into that at all. I think luxury fashion is a scam. I think it's a scam. Oh, this is the end of the world. Got it. Okay. I think luxury fashion is a scam. And I feel like the amount of luxury fashion content I'm getting on like TikTok and YouTube and stuff, is it like everybody's talking about recession indicators? I feel like that's a recession indicator. Am I crazy? Like, ain't no way that everybody's all of a sudden like super into luxury fashion and stuff, right? Like, that's crazy. If a man eats Shiro, Shiro not there. Man sad, but if man give eat Shiro, Shiro happy and man is too. Then Shiro make man eat and happy. That reminds me of that one TikTok that's like, it's the gorilla and like, it's like, have wife, happy. Wife make angry, kill wife, sad. I like what I think looks good, not really brands, right? I know, but I feel like everybody, I keep seeing like people talking about like, oh, food and fashion is a recession indicator, or like blah 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 is a recession indicator. I wonder if like, what is it called? Aspirational content. That's what I think it is. Aspirational content, is this like a recession indicator? When like having aspirational levels of like wealth is like now what people want to consume because they want to like live vicariously through it? Is that what it is? Is this the price of good boots red? They aren't actually fashion boots though. Well, a good pair of boots for $250 is not so bad. Like, that's expensive, but if they last you the next 10 years, then I feel like that's a good investment. I think my boots that I love, I've had them for 5 years so far. They're beautiful. I keep them in great condition. They're probably gonna last me the rest of my life. They were about the same, 200, I think. Yeah. Now, living through houses has always been a thing. I'm not talking about aspirational content in like just in general. I'm talking about the surge of aspirational content I'm seeing right now on my feeds. Thought it was conspicuous consumption. Isn't that about the same thing? What's the difference between conspicuous consumption and aspirational content? Hi, Shiro. Welcome in, Phoenix. Hello. Shiro is a recession indicator. I'm a recession indicator. Catwives are recession indicators? Wait, what? How does that work? We crave stability more than anything in today's world. Yeah, no kidding. I think the type of aspirational content I consume is usually like... It's, you know what it is? It's like people who have like pretty houses. Houses and gardens, you know, so like property, I feel like. But that's just me, because I want that life someday, you know? I don't know. They take advantage of people's insecurities and make them think if they have a designer brand, they will feel better. Yeah, I've been getting like some aspirational content, or like I actually watch more commentary channels, like especially when it comes to like fashion and lifestyle stuff. Tiffany Ferguson, I feel like, is one that I watch a lot. Okay, thanks, bye. You know her. An aspiration is also a craft. That's true. I forgot that there's another definition of that, though. Yeah, quality does have a cost. It just probably won't look like 2,500. Exactly. No, exactly. I've been seeing a lot of people talk about like designer fashion, and I keep, maybe it's just that like I've interacted with commentary on it, and now I'm getting people. There's some people that really annoy me, and I try to like never watch their stuff. I try never to click on their stuff. I can't remember what this guy. He really bothered me, his content. He was doing like aspirational, because of course there's an intersection of like content that I watch, which is like lifestyle and like Japan. You know, and apparently it's like easy to get secondhand designer in Japan. Because it's like it's a closed system. Stuff doesn't usually get out of the ecosystem. You know, fancy Shiro. No. I don't think I own anything designer. I don't ever want to own designer. I don't like luxury designer stuff because it's expensive. Yeah, the price does not justify the the quality is not justified by the price most of the time. I'm firmly in the I don't know if should I be able to say this. I'm firmly in the dupes / like fakes category. Like if it's the same quality, and that was the thing that like I've seen a lot of people say, which is that like a lot of like the production facilities that make designer brands will also make the like fakes of those brands, and the fakes are just the same quality but at a lower price point. And I'm firmly on the like, if you love something that much, just buy a fake. Just buy a fake. It's not like you're gonna get in any trouble, probably. I don't know. Nah, this isn't legal advice. Don't trust me. I'm just a cat on the internet. But I would say just get a fake one. That's what I think. But I don't think there's anything designer that's ever really called to me personally. Like, I don't know. I'd rather have stuff that fits in my personal style anyway. And then you think about like maybe, I guess there's like home goods that are designer now. I don't think I'd really want any of that either. I think I prefer the idea of like curating a personal collection and styling your house that's like more accurate to who you are as a person. I don't know. That's my opinion though. What's goody? Hi, welcome in. Hello, how are you? We're talking about recession indicators. Hello? We're talking about recession indicators. Recession indicators, which, you know, includes apparently luxury, fashion, and home goods. Yeah. Not too keen on designer stuff since they aren't often made for people my size. Going for quality clothing items pays off alone. Yeah, quality is what I would look for. I like shopping secondhand a lot of the time because I like the feeling of knowing, well, first of all, some things are better secondhand. Specifically flannels. There are some things that are better when they've been worn in. Some denim I feel like also is better when it's been worn in over the years. I like vintage items. And catwives. Me? Catwives are recession indicators. I'm not sure about that. I don't think I've been a recession indicator. I think I started before the recession. Maybe I was a recession... What's the word? Like, I was a prophecy of the recession then. Is that what it is? It's important to look at ingredients, yeah. $30 bag may have the same ingredients and quality as a $50 bag, just a different brand. Yeah, it is really important. I've eaten my cat wet food. Oh my gosh, recently as in a couple of days ago, I had to take my cat to the vet because I don't know how. My cat is an indoor cat. I don't have any other animals. No other animals come into my house. No other people really come into my house. But what happened is my cat has fleas. Like, she got fleas. I noticed she's really reactive to fleas especially, so she started grooming herself too much and I was like, ooh, this is a bad sign. She hasn't had like this issue with grooming herself, over grooming, since I got her from the Humane Society. And I don't know, it's just like I don't know how she got them. Maybe our neighbors, like maybe some fleas like hopped over into my house or something over here. I don't know, poor little baby. Her and I are like battling fleas now. So it had been a month and she wasn't eating as well today or this last week. So I was starting to get really worried. But I took her in and the vet was like, oh, well, she's probably like just really reacted to fleas. She's probably uncomfortable. Maybe she doesn't want to eat so much because of that. So they gave her a steroid shot to help with the itching. There's apparently this thing called like something dermatitis the cats can get, where they basically have an allergic reaction to flea bites, which I understand that because I have allergic reactions to mosquito bites. So like, that makes sense to me. But anyway, they gave her a steroid. She did start eating last night, so I'm really happy that she's good. But yeah, I was really so worried because I'm not... When a cat isn't eating, I feel like that's a really bad sign, so... And the cat's coming into the house. No, the cat's coming into the house except for me and my cat, okay? It's from you. It's not from me. I don't have fleas. I would notice. I would notice if I had fleas. Oh, but you know what did happen recently? I forgot. My house, my apartment, there was a lady who came in to inspect it. So maybe she brought fleas in. I forgot about that. Like about a week ago, they did the yearly like apartment inspection. Maybe she had fleas and she brought it into my house. I didn't think about that. Cat has fleas and make it buff. Yeah, can often talk with straight through the door. But, well, you know, that's true. It could possibly happen. But I do leave my window screen open sometimes so she loves to look out the windows. It's really cute. She likes to watch the birds and the squirrels out there. And sometimes the raccoons. I've never seen a stray come up and say hi. My neighbors, they had cats and then they moved out. And my current neighbors, they don't have cats. My old neighbors also used to fight loudly with each other. She brought them fleas in. Yeah, maybe she brought them in. Maybe from another cat. That's the thing. I don't have any other cats. She doesn't go outside. No other cats are allowed inside. It's just her and me, you know? So, like, I don't know. Maybe, but I bet, you know, I forgot about that lady. I totally bet that it was the lady who came to inspect my apartment. She probably brought fleas in. You're the cat. Well, yeah, I'm the cat, but I didn't have fleas, so it couldn't have been me. Visit someone else before, yeah. And she probably did. She probably did visit somebody else before because, like, I mean, I'm sure I wasn't the only one getting inspected. It's like the yearly inspection after all, because then, ooh, you want to hear some good news? I don't know if I talked about this. My rent isn't increasing. I'm so happy. Yeah, after she inspected my house, they sent me my new lease offer, and I'm really, really, really happy because my new lease is not increasing. Which is the first time in my entire life I haven't had a year-over-year rent increase. It's kind of crazy. I've never had a year where they didn't increase rent by like $50 to $80. So I was really surprised. How I told this fleas. I don't have fleas. I don't have fleas. I'm very clean. Also, fleas don't like me. Anytime my cats have ever had fleas, they don't bite me. Because I probably don't taste good because I eat a lot of garlic and spicy food. Did you know that mosquitoes and fleas actually won't bite people who are like very garlicky? Isn't that funny? Resident rent is increasing, right? Isn't that incredible? I've never had that happen before. Like, never in my whole life have I had that happen. They must like you as a tenant. I don't know. Well, but you know what it might be also? It could be that I've noticed that they've had a hard time filling the other units in my apartment complex. There's only a few units that are filled, which is really surprising. Maybe it could be my location kind of being out like in the middle of nowhere, a little bit of a drive from anywhere. It could be. I think that's mostly it. It could be the age of the apartment complex. Pretty old, not updated. There's no dishwasher. You have to bring your own washer-dryer unit, so there's not a lot of amenities. I'd say the nicest thing is that there are carports you can use. Yeah. Landlords love raising rent for no reason. That's because they're vampires. Right? That's what I think too. I know. You must live in a peaceful place. It's a common thing. Someone shot the girl goes by to keep rent. Well, I did hear gunshots last night. Or I thought they might have been gunshots. They definitely didn't sound like fireworks this time. But actually, it's funny. I don't think I've ever seen... Yeah, I've never gone a year without rent increasing. Is the dentist still living there? Wait, what? Are you talking about me? Yeah, how are you? Welcome! I'm doing well. How are you? Nothing. How are you? They might be trying not to incentivize you to leave. They're trying to keep me. It's possible, yeah. I think so. Also, what's really crazy, it's a good price. It's a really, really good price. It's like an incredibly low price for my area. So I was especially surprised, but maybe, I don't know. You know, I always pay on time and like, I treat the property respectfully, and my cat is well behaved and she's outside of the current issues. She's really well behaved. My house is always clean, so they like come in and they're like, oh, this little cat girl is so good as a renter. I hope so. Yeah. People do it so landlords can justify increasing the rent. Maybe I should buy a gun and fire off a couple rounds. Yeah. No, that was probably the best news I've ever gotten, I'm not gonna lie. It's really, really good. I'm so happy. I'm so happy, yeah. I think Really? No, seriously. I've been renting for my whole adult life so far. And quite seriously, I've never gone 1 year to the next without rent increasing. Your cat adopted stray? Yeah, well, no, yes, question mark? I adopted my cat a year ago? A little over a year ago. Last November, I feel like? Yeah, last November. I got her from the Humane Society. I only ever get pets from the Humane Society, but I guess I've only had 2 pets, so I don't know. Actually, my very first cat was not from the Humane Society. He was abandoned and I had him since I was in elementary school, all the way until a couple years ago. He was 15 16? No, he might have been 16, 14, between 14 and 16. He might have been 15, one of those 3 numbers. But he was like 16 or so when he passed away. What does she look like? I have a big fluffy black Maine Coon. My cat is gray. She's gray with like orange. She has white feet. She has white socks on all 4 paws. And she's gray and she has some like caramel color on her too. The coloring is like called a dilute calico, I guess. She is really pretty. Is he getting nervous with the oncoming revolution? Maybe so. The thing is, my landlord uses a property management company, I think. I think the property management company, handles the properties for the landlord. You know what I mean? Who's this adorable looking bean? Who, me? I'm ShiroNekoNya. Hi, welcome in. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in or welcome in. I don't want to see a dealer. Oh, no, that was when I was in college. That was in Oregon. The meth dealer neighbor I had. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that was crazy. I'm so glad I don't live there anymore. That was wild. Man, he was crazy. Him and his weirdo girlfriend. And all their weird foot traffic they got all the time. Yeah. Girl, that's a normal apartment. I live kind of rural, I guess. Not rural exactly, but I live on the edge of my city, so it's, yeah, it's not abnormal to hear gunshots here exactly. Whoa, I just heard some birds. In my apartment complex, actually, I don't know if you could hear that. Shut up! I'm talking here. There are blue jays that live outside my apartment complex. I think there's a nest above my bedroom, actually. They're so loud. And there's a bunch of squirrels. They fight all the time. My cat loves them. She loves them so much. Oh, also her name is Saffron. And then there's also raccoons that live in the area. They love to get into a garbage can. It's so nasty. They make big messes. But there's also owls that nest every spring outside of my window, right outside my window. They sound amazing. I think they're great horned owls. It's amazing. It's so cool. God, also it's a woman over. You're a meth dealer? I wanted a pimp for him. That's crazy, really? Man, well, I don't know. I feel listen. How? One mattress. I feel the worst part was just that they were over, they had people coming by at all hours of the night. It was such a pain. Yeah. It's either called trash pandas. Yeah. Hold on, I need to hydrate. Thanks for getting your daily share snacks, Shige. Also, welcome in. Great horned? I thought they were barn owls. I think they're great horned owls near my apartment. They're really big. They're really, really big. Oregon resident, yeah. I grew up in Oregon, part of the time. Then I went to college in Oregon. When I lived in Eugene, that's when I had the meth addict, the meth dealing neighbors. It was crazy. Tomorrow relationship. First of all, Shige, sleep well. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, same with the pimp. Yeah, it was so rough. Their stupid secret knock. I hope they got raided, honestly. I can't remember if they moved out. I only complained to management once about them, and it was when they stole my blanket. So, some places in Oregon are sketch. Sucks because I like where I live in Oregon, but the cities have a lot of nasty stuff going on. The rural areas in Oregon are really pretty, but that's the same thing for Washington too. Definitely. I love owls. I live in a country, so my yard constantly has rabbits. Oh yeah, there are bunnies. There are wild bunnies that live near me too. Man, I forgot about them. I haven't seen them. I think that I don't know. Do bunnies hibernate in the winter? I feel like they don't. Maybe they just went somewhere where people feed them more. Not the blankie. Listen! Listen, it was brand new. It was a brand new comforter. And I bought it. It was so nice. It was this beautiful brand new comforter. And that was a big deal for college Shiro. College Shiro didn't have a lot of money. So like brand new comforter was my once a year. I feel like I bought it for myself for Christmas even. I was extremely happy with this comforter. Went to wash it, and then immediately these freaking people stole it, and I knew immediately who did it. So I went over and knocked on their door. I was like, "Hi, have you seen my blanket?" And they were like, "No." And I was like, "Oh, really? Because it's gone, and the only people who've been into the laundry room are you." And then they were like, no. And then I left this strongly worded note talking about how I was going to go to the police and the management and blah, 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 blah. I was so angry. And then they came over and they gave it to me and they were like, "Oh, we mistakenly took it." And I was like, "Yeah, okay, you mistakenly took my blanket. That was clearly not yours." Sure you did. These people absolutely drove me insane, bro. Hi, Kato. Welcome to Rajakira. Welcome in. 2 more days till your birthday? You're getting more old? How old are you? Ooh, you're gonna be old. Why are you getting even older, Shige? Yeah, they gave it back, but the thing is, it was kind of crazy. I guess this makes sense because they were meth dealers. These people were not very smart, I would say. I don't usually make judgment calls on people's intelligence, but I think I told you guys at one point their secret knock for their meth dealing was literally knock, 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 knock. Like, come on, what? Really? Crazy, bro. Welcome in, J3. And also Cute Red Panda, welcome in. Yeah, it's just insane, bro. The blanket story. I don't understand, man. The only correct option is to start your own meth business and undercut them and steal all their sales. You know, as someone with fully functioning brain cells, I feel like that would honestly work. Thankfully, I don't live next to those people anymore. Yeah, I moved away from that area. I actually moved away, like, I think I stayed in that apartment for like a year. And then I moved to the property management company. Had like an opening somewhere else that I moved to, which was much nicer. And it was actually for like retired people. It was kind of nice. It was pretty nice. Yeah. You mess with my cozy vibes. We're gonna have a problem. Okay, we're gonna have a problem. Yeah, the drugs do some crazy things to your mind. Yeah. Get in the coke, girl. That could never be me. I never grow older. I'm the same age over here, actually. So I don't understand what's with you guys and getting older. That's crazy. Yeah, that is the thing. Is that like I feel like the drugs already do like crazy stuff to your brain. So. My YouTube chat, I don't know why YouTube sometimes just decides that it's not gonna work the way you want it to. Hello, Mr. YouTube chat. Please do not do this to me. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. Functioning brain cell. Would avoid making meth or dealing with it. Well, you know, that's what you and me with functioning brain cells would say, but I don't know, maybe they already... How do you even... never mind. I don't want to know the answer to that question. I don't think I want to know the answer to that question. Or maybe I do want to know the answer to that question. Okay, so since Breaking Bad, I wonder how many people decided that they should just like try to become like meth dealers and producers. Like people would be like, I don't know, how hard could it really be? What's your drug of choice? What should we sell? We have the Nyafia after all. Right now. At some point we should really nail down a concrete name for the Discord. I still have yet to like make a real decision, and it keeps changing because I just like to change the theme sometimes. But maybe we should have like a real theme. We have a fan. The fan name is cathusbands, right? But some people don't really like that, so I gave the option to be a shitten. I like the Nyafia. Yeah, but I'm not really a I'm not really a mob-themed cat. Not in reality. You know, the cat herd plays with the herd of squirrels on my porch. That's cute. My cat loves to look at the squirrels and stuff outside. Shats and shittens. Yeah, you guys have been lovingly designated the name Shats and Shittens if you don't deign to be a cat husband. But I haven't really settled on anything for the Discord, really. I don't know what I can't think of like a name for it. Smitten by the shitten. Very much prefer cat husband. Sell weed? It's already legal? Oh, I guess so. But then you have to smell. I hate the smell, though. I really don't like it. So I would never want to sell it or be too close to it. It smells so bad. Sell sugar pills? Call them homeopathic. That's true. And sugar is rather addictive, isn't it? So I like the cat husband. I'm glad you guys like it. I think it's cute. I also like the fin. Ooh, speaking of, I actually commissioned some facial art of the cat husband, so you guys should be able to see that soon. I'm very excited about that. Yes. I commissioned an official mascot, like art and design and stuff. So there's a lot. I've got a lot cooking. I have some other things that I'm like planning on doing as well, upcoming. I have a new cover song I'm working on, a new little like casual cover song. I have I'm thinking about doing like top 5 VRchat world video about like my favorites with the links and stuff so people can go look at them. I don't know. I feel like it's hard to find like VRchat world info outside of Twitter, so that's one of my plans, you know. Yeah. I have a lot to do. I have a lot to like work on. I have a cover song that I want to work on outside of my monthly upload. Ooh, I also finally published the book reading ASMR on the ASMR channel. So that's exciting. I want to do more actual ASMR like videos, maybe scripted videos, maybe not. We'll see. I'm shooting for maybe one upload a month if I can. So I hope you guys like it. There's a place in Taiwan for cat lovers if you are. I'm nowhere close to Taiwan, but I'll keep it in mind. Can't wait to hear more singing. I'm excited. I'm excited for more singing too. I've got a lot of plans. We'll see how many I can get done in the amount of time that I have open to me. We'll see. I also have a bunch of like beautiful worlds to explore, which is very exciting. This being one of them. I love the calm vibes in here. There is also like native music to this world that is like not what I'm playing lo-fi, but I wasn't sure if it was copyrighted, so I didn't want to play it just in case. I wonder if there are any settings actually. I forgot to look. Let's look at it. Let's see, we've got sound settings. Toggle switch. Oh, you can take some of the like effects off. Auto language setting. Oh, that's nice. There's no this is cool. There's no like weather systems or anything. That's okay. Wait a second. Crowd safe. Oh. That's interesting. Persistence. It's a persistence world. I don't know what that means necessarily. I think it means that like if you were to interact with stuff, it would persist, but I don't see anything really that you interact with, so I don't know how true that is. You know? Let's see. Boop, boop, boop. Have you explored any horror-themed worlds in VR? I have, but they're so scary. They're so scary. Horror worlds are way scarier in VR than I feel like in other games. And I'm already such a baby. It's called Haotong. Did I say that right? There's some good worlds in VRchat now. Yeah, there are really good ones. I don't think I can do any of them though. They're way, way, way more scary than like anything else in VR or like regular like VR games. So they're seriously terrifying. You nailed it. Thanks. Thanks. I heard Taiwan is a great place to retire. The dollar goes a long way there. You know where I've always wanted to visit, actually, is Singapore. I'd really like to visit Singapore. I feel like I heard some really cool stuff. One of my teachers in high school, I think, her daughter went to Singapore. Man, I still remember her. I feel like every time I think about this teacher, I hope she's still doing well. I don't know. She was really old, though. She didn't retire till she was like 70. She's probably not around anymore. She was incredible, though. She, her daughter went to Singapore and, like, lived there. And apparently in Singapore, there's, like, very little traffic noise because they have, like, really, like, hardcore rules about, and, like, fines if you, like, honk or stuff. And, like, they have, really, like, strict laws about who can get a license and stuff because they, like, are careful about, like, pollution and stuff. Yeah, that's actually in my country. I'd love to visit Singapore someday. Please come visit. It would be so cool. I saw an ad for a new mech VR game that looks fun as hell. I also saw a VR game where you can like destroy stuff, which looked really fun too. I have to play Worlds with other people. One time I got split up and just did because it got 10 times scarier. Yeah, I don't know. Horror games are really scary. I don't think I could do them like on my own. Even on stream, it's too scary. Maybe I could organize a VR horror game event though. That could be fun. I could do a VR horror game event with everybody. We could all go together and maybe that would be less scary. I'll hold your hand if we go into a haunted world and when anything happen to you. Okay, that's a good deal then. I'll organize, at some point this spring, I'll organize an event where we try out some horror worlds. I like quiet. Singapore definitely has something good going on for them in that case. Me too, yeah. I think my least favorite part about living in cities is the like loud traffic. But I really like living in cities because it's convenient and I like the general vibes of being in a city and like I like to be surrounded by other people. It's nice. So I have to buy a VR headset at this rate. No. VRchat, you don't have to have a headset though. So it's definitely more immersive to have a headset in VR, like for other horror games, but I don't think you need one to play. No. Love the subliminal worlds in VR. I like the, I wanted to try this one I saw. It was like, wait, let me see if I can find it. It was like this really cool Windows XP, I think, world. Oh, here it is. Oh, wait. I'm gonna add it to my favorites to visit next time. It's Fruitiger Arrow themed. I usually don't go to worlds unless I test them before on stream to make sure that the like graphics and stuff work okay. I don't just crash, but they do look really cool. It's 500% more fun. It's definitely more fun to be in VR with VR. You can find used headsets pretty easy from what I understand. What is XP World? That sounds so funny. It's called oh wait, let me look. I just added it to my favorites. It's called Paradise XP, and it's Fruitiger Arrow themed, which I'm recently kind of a big fan of, not gonna lie. Fortunately, the Quest 2's cheapest chips on the secondhand market. Yeah. I think what I might invest in next is potentially a Quest Pro, like from secondhand, is my like maybe plan, because Quest Pros have eye tracking, which would be cool, if I remember right. And then from there, I might do like mouth tracking, because that would be really nice. I actually have gotten used to and really enjoy the like visuals of eye and mouth tracking in VR. It's really pretty. It's really cool. So yeah. I took a huge break from VRchat and all my friends are gone now. Oh no. Public worlds are a nightmare. Yeah, they are. I don't don't know. I am not really a like social VR chatter. When I first was getting into it, I liked the public world sometimes because it was fun to like meet interesting people. But now that the age verification thing, am I age verified? How do you tell if you're age verified? I feel like, did I submit it? Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. Oh, I didn't yet. I thought I already did, maybe I didn't. Okay, we'll have to do that. Now that the age verification has rolled out, it's actually even harder, I feel like, to meet cool people or like talk to interesting people, because everybody, like it used to be everybody was like in friends instances, which is very fair. But now, not only are people in friends instances, people are in age verified instances. And I'm not age verified, clearly I forgot. Because I just don't go into public worlds that often, so I haven't really bothered. But I really should, so that maybe I can go into public worlds again and see, like, people who are not children. I know you're a city cat. Yeah, I'm a city cat. Through and through. But it's XP world, yeah. I'm really curious about the Quest Pro for its eye and face tracking as well. It'd be cool to see what you think if you try it. Yeah, I know it'll be a little bit harder because I think the Quest Pro is, I think you have to add a Vive tracker to have it like track correctly, so that would kind of be a pain, but old people are boring. No, I'm implying that it's harder to meet normal people that are not children, because instances with a lot of children really suck, man. Yeah, I'm 1,000 years on Steam, trust me. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Yeah, welcome in. No, it's just really, it's harder to get into normal instances because all the unage verified instances are full of screaming children, which sucks. And all of the age verified instances are age verified, and I need to age verify, but I keep forgetting because it's like, that's something I think about a lot. Yeah. Really can't deal with swarms of kids in VR chat. Yeah, me neither. It's so annoying. They're so annoying. I kind of miss... And I wish that, like, I could have experienced some of the, like, VR chat... I wish I could have experienced some of the, like, VR chat vibes from the early days. A lot of people talk about them, and, like, I don't know, it would be really cool to experience that again. Hold on. I think I'm on stairs. How do I fix this? Is this better? Okay, there we go. I think it'd be really cool to experience some of the like VR chat early days. It'd be really neat. Because like like the very first experience I had in VR chat, it was really cool. I just met some different people who were like just hanging out in like a chill like group public or something, and this guy pulled out like 20 different Rusk avatars and like did this crazy like stand-up performance from start to finish. It was really cool. It was really fun. And by the end of it, there was like an entire crowd just surrounding him and watching him like pull out all the little gimmicks that he had. They were really fun. I feel like often VR chat, some of the more fun elements of VR chat are getting to see people with unique and interesting avatars. Man, I saw this one person who had an avatar with a clear backpack that looked like jelly filled, and it had this really cool like ecosystem inside of it. I kind of wish that I had like asked her for her friend information or something. There should be a Saw2 instance that is exclusive for kids, so also being the only instance kids are allowed to be in. That'll get them out of there. I can't believe parents let their children play with random people. Yeah, it's very scary and concerning, I feel like. Like, I don't think parents should let their kids do that. Especially VR chat. Like, it's basically like letting your kid go on Discord, like random Discord instances. It's very dangerous. It's very dangerous. Yeah, it's unsafe for working on. Neither is VR chat. What are you talking about? No, I think that VR chat and Discord are comparably bad. In fact, I'd say VR chat is worse because, like, it's very immersive. And I feel like if the kid is actually in VR, that's even worse, you know? Like, it's one thing to be, like, to be texted or typed something or, like, in a voice chat with somebody, but it is like a level, it brings a level of reality to have somebody, especially in full body tracking, interact with you. I mean, I think there's a lot to be said about VR in general, tricking your brain into thinking that things are very, like, realistic. I mean, like, there have been times where I've been, like, in VR and I go to, like, lean on something in VR that's not there. And I'll, like, fall through it and be like, oh, shit. So, like, I think, especially for children who don't have the higher processing level to differentiate between reality and fiction in the first place, it can be very dangerous, probably more dangerous and more concerning than Discord. Are Rusk avatars different? Oh yeah, Rusk avatars are a specific style of avatar. I'm using the chiffon model. There's well-known models that people use. So like if you guys remember Happy Sean, one of my VRchat friends, he's also a streamer. He uses the lime model, which is kind of like the chiffon's older sister variant. That's also the variant that my older sister uses. Well, Nason uses the lime avatar. I use the chiffon. I think the chocolate model is like the updated version of chiffon. I haven't switched though because I really like the chiffons. It's different. Yeah, VR is amazing to cover it up. That's real. Yeah, but Rusk falls in VRchat awkwardly vibe. Yo, what's up, Ghosty? Yeah. How's Sean anyway? I think he's doing good. I think he went on vacation. It's been a while since we've talked, although I did get to see him in Snooz's New Year's collab, which was very fun. He's been collabing a lot. I see his TikToks here and there. I don't chat with him super often, though. I don't have a lot of time to, like, maintain streamer connections, which is why I don't do a lot of collabs, especially now that my schedule is much like more like restricted. So, and I think it's easier. It's also, collabs are kind of hard to balance. That's why when I have attended collabs, I don't usually like stream them from my POV. I really like to interact more directly with you guys, so I don't really enjoy like putting a lot of my like attention to somebody else in collabs, you know? So I don't know, it's hard to balance those two things. I think it takes a lot of skill and usually it takes really good chemistry with the other person too, so that you're not like talking over each other all the time or interrupting one another. It's best when both collab partners also have a healthy like interaction with each other's chat. It's really nice. So I don't know, I think that'll come with time. Yeah. How are you feeling today? I'm doing good. Welcome and tell me. How are you? How are you? I'm chilling here. We are doing a Zatsu. Yeah. You're doing super well, Shiro. Thanks, bro. Thank you. Yeah, I think it's been really fun. I'm really enjoying the schedule that I have. I think it's good. I think it allows for me to get things done. To get things done in life, which is nice. So yeah, but I think he's doing well. His content's doing great, so that's amazing to see. I think, is he still gunning for a Baby No Money? Is he still gunning for a Baby No Money like collab? That'd be amazing. I'd love to see that. Baby No Money is collabing with like big streamers now, though, like really big, like Iron Mouse and stuff. Did they make a song together? Howdy do, dudes and dudettes. Welcome in, Romero Man, Action Hero. How are you? Yeah. I love the Rusk avatars. They're one of my favorites. Yeah. But yeah, the Rusk avatars are similar. Like, I think are they by the same avatar creator? I think they might be. By the same avatar creator, but they have like specific like vibes. How do I explain? I feel like if you've seen like the femboy avatars, you've probably seen a Rusk avatar. Yeah, smartphone zombies are rising. People talk so little these days. Wait, what do you mean? Smartphone, like with each other or like? I feel like I don't. Well, I don't know. I feel like I am averse to texting, so I'm rather like. I don't mean to say antisocial, but just that I don't feel like I need a lot of social interaction, or maybe I get a lot of my social energy like satisfied by being on stream a lot, if that makes sense. Like, because I get to talk to you guys so much and I really enjoy it. I feel like I don't need that like part of my life fulfilled much outside of streaming. Or maybe my battery is just rather low, and so when I'm not streaming, I don't feel like up to a lot of like social interaction. We need to do some world hopping later on. Got a memorial for a creator I liked and I want to check out. Ooh, I can give you a good suggestion. This world is really pretty. Actually, this world and Neon Street are the two I was suggested by Twitter recently. Who is this? It's by underscore Harim Harim. It's called Wait You. This world is really pretty. Actually, I want to see if this person makes other worlds. Oh, this is the person who made the world that was featured on Nero's video recently. With that really pretty, like, wow, this person makes really pretty worlds. And it's really well optimized too. It's really nice. I had my very first stream a little while ago. It was entirely unsuccessful. Yeah, you need really good internet. You need really good internet. I still need to pick out an avatar at some point. Yeah, if you can, it's really easy actually to customize an avatar. So if you pick out a good base, you can customize them really easily in Unity using, I think it's called creator something. It's really easy though. It's surprisingly easy. I was intimidated at first, but it's not hard. Yeah. Yeah. People just scroll on TikTok and have no life goals. Really? You think so? I don't know. I feel like it depends. Maybe that's outside of my age range. The people who I know often, well, I don't know. I guess I know a lot of people who are either in college or just getting out of college, or who are, I work in like an actual like desk job 9 to 5, so I get to be around a lot of people who have pretty strong career aspirations. So yeah, be our creator companion. Yeah. Nothing wrong with keeping to yourself. Most people talk way too much. I'll say nothing anyways. I guess yeah, that's it. Is that I just like, I don't feel the need to like really spend a lot of time. I like being by myself. Yeah, glad I got my avatar thing made by some service. It's just me, like, from a photo of me. That's cool. Dang. I've never really thought about it because I love the anime aesthetic. So like, I've almost always chosen to be like anime girl when I have the chance. So yeah. So little real social interaction. Interesting. I guess, yeah. I've been doing, well, I don't know. I guess like, I like to talk with people on stream in terms of like real social interaction. I have like my group of friends that I speak with. I have my coworkers. I've been committing to more IRL activities here and there. This last Halloween, for example, I went out with some friends. That was fun. We didn't do a lot, but I got some really good cheesecake. I got some pumpkin flavored cheesecake. Let's see. I was invited to a New Year's party, but I wasn't feeling very good this week, so I didn't go. I don't know. I feel satisfied with the amount of social interaction I personally get, but I think it really is helpful to stream. So, you know, spending time by yourself based. Yeah, I guess I'm also a very like self-motivated individual. I have a lot of like personal things that I work on, you know, mostly relating to streaming because this is my main passion, but like making videos, learning how to dance, singing, cover songs. It keeps you very busy. I think the idea that everybody needs to have a lot of social interaction in order to be fulfilled individuals is like, I hate to be contrarian, but I think it's not as necessary as people think. But I do think that you need to be, I think if you feel lonely, then you should seek out company. But like, if you don't feel lonely, I guess like I come at it from the perspective that I feel like I'm often told that not having like a ton of friends or like not going out a lot is like is bad for you. But some people I think are easy, like I think some people self-fulfill easily, and maybe I'm one of those people, you know? Yeah. I like to value people's time when I meet someone and actually talk to them. But I don't bring your phone. Oh yeah, I mean, I think that's basic courtesy. Hope you're feeling better now. Thank you, I am feeling better now. Yeah, I just was feeling like low on iron. I have iron deficiency, so I was not feeling good enough. Yeah. I'm gonna feel lonely when I have catwife. Exactly! You better not feel lonely. I'm literally right here. Yeah. But yeah, I think that, like, I often feel the pressure to be more social, but to be honest, if going out and, like, being around people makes you, like, I often feel unhappy when I have to be around people a lot of the time. So I'd rather work on the things that I actually care about and, like, spend my time, like, how I want than, like, giving that up for other people. I think the people that I like to hang out with are, like, my family. Like, I love hanging out with my sister. I think she's, like, one of the people that I would very happily give up my personal time for, or, like, my aunt or my mom, my grandmas, my grandpas. My family are the people that I like to hang out with outside of, like, hanging out on stream and being on stream, so I would actually need to be around people all the time. Yeah, I feel like there's so much pressure to, like, or I guess, like, society, I feel the pressure. Society is like, well, why don't you, like, if you don't, like, go out, or you don't, like, have a ton of friends, or, like, I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, like, people get so, like, judgmental about that, when in reality, I just don't think everybody needs the same level of, like, being around other people all the time. Yeah, and I just make steak and fix iron. I've been trying to eat more coniferous vegetables, I think is what it's called, and also, or no, cruciferous vegetables? Cruciferous, I think? Like, broccoli and stuff. I actually really hate broccoli. That's the one vegetable I really don't like. And, but I do like Brussels sprouts, so maybe I should eat. I think those ones also have iron, and also more red meat, yeah. Where I can. It depends on the person. Some people would rather be surrounded by others, or some people would rather have a few really good friends. Yeah, I think so. I also think that, like, I would say that my friends, I maybe have, like, 2 or 3, and I only really talk to maybe one of them really, really consistently. So, you know, that's not a lot. My circle is very small, but I also, like, I don't know, I just really hate giving up my time for other people. It's important to me. You're more introverted, or rather your social battery your stored energy instead of absorb. Yeah, maybe that's it. Maybe this is true introversion. I don't know. I hate broccoli too. Yeah, it's so gross. I hate broccoli. I don't even like it in cheese. People are like, eat it in cheese, and I'm like, well, now you're just ruining the cheese. Yeah, in my real life. Dang, you got multiple? Yeah, having a small group of friends is just fine. Yeah, quality over quantity. Yeah. It depends. I have some issues. My psychologist is questioning his profession. Wait, what? Why? He said I'm overcooking. I don't like it. I don't like the flavor. I'll eat your broccoli. Okay, you can have it. I get only one person I consider a friend. I know, well, yeah, I guess I have, like, outside of my family, I have, like, one friend that I really talk to. But I think that's okay. I think that, like, also, I've never really had, like, a lot of friends. I feel like I've always had 1 or 2 maximum. So, and that's not bad, really. That's not bad. There are people I like, but, like, would I spend time with them outside of, like, the times when I have to spend time with them? I don't know. Like, I really like my coworker who sits next to me. She's really nice, and I'd like to hang out with her. She's moving closer to the city. She lives, like, really far away right now. She makes, like, a 45-minute commute or something. Once she moves closer to the city, I might actually hang out with her, though. Maybe I'll do some more, like, brunch with her. She's really nice, but she has kids, so it's harder. She's a bit older than me, so she's in her 30s. Yeah, it's harder, I feel like, also to make friends once you get like into the workplace because, well, at least for me, because my workplace is full of people who are quite a bit older than me. And so it's hard to be friends with somebody when you don't have children and everybody else is starting to have like children and families. That's like hard because you have to work your way into their schedule. And like I fill up my schedule really with all my stuff. So that's like a whole other world. I also... Kids don't really like me. Put some ranch on is great. Oh, raw broccoli is okay, but it's still not my favorite. I'd rather have literally anything else. Like, yeah, like spinach, like you said. Spinach is better. Type to make friends online. Everyone's younger. See, but it's hard also to work your way into somebody in their 30s, their schedule. Especially when they're moms. Because, like, I really want, like, more... I really want more friends who are normal. You know, my closer friends have been online for a long time, but I think that's something that I've noticed is that I want to be in-person friends with people if I can. So I do want to strengthen my bonds with the people I work with if I can. But yeah, it's hard when they have families and lives, and that's not a bad thing at all. It's just, you know, it's hard to work your way into their schedule, especially since you live so far away, but I'll try. I'll give you guys updates on my progress making friends with my coworker. Thanks for the gift subs, OB. Thank you. Thank you for the 5. Thank you. Thank you so much. You have. I feel like everything I pay you to be a mod is going. It's coming right back now. What are you doing? Broccoli is great, but if you're struggling with it, just slather it in cheese. No, it ruins the cheese. I don't like broccoli. You know what I do like, though? Raw cauliflower. I think broccoli is just not very... I would rather go for any other vegetable. I like Brussels sprouts and carrots and potatoes. I like turnips. I like beets. I like cauliflower. Broccoli just... something about it. I have no time for IRL friends. I could barely get online. See, yeah, that's the thing is, like, both me and my coworker are pretty busy people, but, like, her busyness is more, I feel like it's more reasonable because she has, like, a family and, like, children. So, you know, I hate to be, like, I don't know. I don't want to, like, we'll work it. Working as a mod to give subs is pretty big, right? Literally, I pay my mods and then they just... Wow, Obi specifically. My mods are asking for decreases in their pay too. I don't know what's up with that. I like making broccoli cheddar soup with bacon bits. Okay, well, like anything with bacon is delicious. You can't like, you can't go wrong with bacon. Here, wait. I feel like my focusing is not working very well. But is it lens visibility? No. I can't remember. Focus, here we go. When semi-auto, is full auto better? Oh, that's not better. I'm gonna turn it off for a little while. I feel like the focus was not focusing on me well enough for a while. There we go. And everything better focus on me. Broccoli is best with char. I like broccolini. I don't know what it is about broccoli. I think it's the... You know what it is? There's like a sulfuric like flavor to broccoli. Broccolini is more delicious, IMO. Does that make sense? Like, I feel like broccolini is really tasty, but broccoli, I think it's like a more sulfuric flavor. Broccoli ruins the cheese. It does. Cheese is delicious. Broccoli... Not good. Not good. It's not good at all. But you know what I've been really craving, actually? I've been really craving, like, peaches. I've been really craving peaches a lot. Whoa. I just realized I better not do that. I think I'm gonna accidentally... We're gonna get our underwear flash too early in the year. I've really been craving, like, peaches, like nectarines, apricots. They're totally out of season, so it's a bad time to be craving those. But today I've been craving, like, summer fruits, I guess. I love winter. I like this cold vibe. I like the feeling of how crisp it is, and, like, I like the rain here in this part of the state and stuff. Like, I really like this, like, kind of medium. Gosh, it's beautiful today too. It's like a little bit sunny, a little bit overcast. Like there's clouds, but you can still see the sky. And it's cold, but like in a nice way. How do I describe this feeling? Kind of drippy. Like everything's fresh washed. That's how it feels right now where I live. Everything's been fresh washed by rain and the sun is breaking through here and there, but it's still cold, but not freezing, just chilly. But I've also been kind of craving more spring weather, a little bit, spring fruits. I put on my peach scented perfume today because I wanted to be reminded of summer feelings. Wait till I come out with broccoli flavored chocolate. Nasty. That sounds awful. Brisk. It's like brisk, but in a wet way. Does that make sense? Like it's not crisp exactly. It's not crisp because it's still pretty like humid, but in a cold way. I want to say clammy, but it's nicer than that. It's not clammy necessarily. You could try making pickled broccoli. It's a good side dish. Oh, that sounds pretty good. I like pickles, and I feel like pickles make everything delicious. That doesn't sound bad. This is broccoli propaganda. I hate it. The face of the depression. No, it's so gross. I don't like the weird sulfur taste. I burn up and die from social anxiety. Really? From talking on stream? But also I've heard people use like streaming as a way to help their social anxiety because it's easier to talk to people online than it is in person necessarily. That's what I've heard anyway. Peach perfume sounds lovely. It's so nice. It's specifically Floating by Lise. It smells like white peaches and crisp linen. And I'm not really a perfume person most of the time, so I'm very, very picky. But this one is not overpowering. It's not too sweet and cloying. It's very tasty. It's tart. It smells kind of tart, but not in a like overpowering way. Yeah. Drinking chai tea. Oh, some chai would go so hard right now, honestly. I have Red Bull next to me, which is like maybe not the most delicious. Maybe not the uber healthy, I suppose. It's not as nice as a nice hot cup of tea. A nice cup of tea would be so good right now, not gonna lie. It's the most miserable type of rated LA. Really? Right now? See, I don't like it when it's completely overcast. I like it when it's been raining and then the clouds break and you see some like blue through everything, you know? Vanilla chai. Let me some green tea. I've been drinking some green tea recently. I always keep hojita and genmaicha leaves. I like to drink it hot. So I keep both of those tea leaves on me. I also have some rose-infused black tea still. I need to really use that. But I don't know. I don't like it very much outside of the summer and spring. I should make some iced tea with that this year. Hot cup of tea with some milk in it when it's cold is amazing. True. I love that so much. Yeah. I like green tea, I like black tea. I kind of like all types of tea. Oh, you know, the only type of tea I don't like is herbal tea. Yeah. Red Bull is close enough to try. Close enough. Use the vinegar left over from pickles to infuse that flavor. You won't even notice you're subtly eating delicious broccoli. Ugh, I don't know about that. 100% is the original online real enough for only the good side. Look at people see my bad side in vulnerable moments. I mean, I don't think that being online means you're not authentic or that you can't be authentic online. I think that especially streaming allows you to be more vulnerable and more authentic where maybe you wouldn't be otherwise because everything's happening in real time. So, I don't know. I also think that VTubing is kind of unique in the experience that it brings because some people use it to be less or more authentic to themselves. You know, you can really... I think that streaming as a VTuber kind of runs the gamut of kind of whatever you want to be, you can be it. So if you want to be completely yourself and like who you are IRL just with a cute avatar, you can be. Or you get all the way into like kayfabe and like people like He's in the Eye, which is like completely scripted, very acted, like not at all like Or well, I don't watch her. I never watched her, so I don't know how authentic Kizuna is. But that's like, I feel like there is so many options that you can do as a VTuber. So yeah, they need to genetically engineer broccoli to taste tolerable. Is that just cauliflower? Is cauliflower broccoli genetically engineered? I feel like they're two different vegetables. I don't think those are the same, are they? Also, thank you for the gift sub to Zekro. Thank you, Obi. I don't know why I'm not getting the notifications for it. Green tea with honey is my favorite. Yeah, I like green tea. I usually don't drink it with sweetener. I like to drink it plain, but I do like it a lot. I think I did 19 to spring and it was not great. I don't like any herbal tea, basically. Yeah, I don't like herbal tea that is like, I hate, my least favorite tea is like fruity herbal teas. Those are so nasty. I do not understand why people like that. I prefer broccoli to cauliflower. I don't really like cauliflower like cooked. I'll eat broccoli and cauliflower both raw, but I don't like broccoli at all cooked. I will eat cauliflower cooked, but it's not my favorite. Have you ever had cauliflower? Have you ever had cauliflower, like mashed cauliflower? I do not like that stuff. Your extrovert shine is blinding? Well, me? I don't know about that. What are the requirements to become a VTuber? What equipment do you need? I think all you really need is an avatar and a face cam to track like your face. Depends on what you want to do. I am in VRchat right now, so like this takes a lot of equipment. 3D VTubing is much more equipment heavy than... It's much more equipment heavy than like regular 2D VTubing, but I don't know. It kind of depends on what you want to do. Yeah, there's really a lot you do. I feel like the best advice that most people give is you should start out as a PNG tuber. That's what I did so long ago. I started out with a PNG tuber. You can buy pre-made live 2D models on like Etsy or VGen too. So, but basically you just need an avatar and a PC to stream from, and you're good. Oh, I've had deep fried broccoli. That's the only way I like. But like deep frying anything makes it delicious because you're just adding like oils. I do like I like broccoli tempura. That stuff is delicious, and I like to dip it in the like sauce you get. It's so tasty. I do like that. Yeah, deep fried cauliflower also is good. I love tempura vegetables. Actually, when I go to ramen places, rather than a ramen, I will often just get like broccoli, like the tempura, and then some like takoyaki. Is so unhealthy but so delicious, so good. My girl, welcome into Asta. How are you? 2 kidneys for RAM and GPU in 2026. True. If you don't already have a PC, you're screwed though, because RAM is so expensive right now. It's so expensive. Yeah, so expensive. Oh my gosh. Isn't ONG tuber considered VTuber? What's an ONG tuber? ONG. What's ONG? Broccoli tempura sounds amazing. I've never heard of it before. Yeah, I feel like you get it in the States pretty often if you go to like a real ramen restaurant. Broccoli will be tempura fried, and like you'll get a broccoli. It's so good. Oh, it makes me hungry. Ram is too expensive. Go for ram. Yeah. No, so I started using the default software avatar. Yeah. I started out using a pre-made PNG tuber, and I then went to like a pre-made cat live 2D, like literal cat live 2D model. And then while I was drawing and rigging my own custom model. So you can also make your own model, which is what I did. And then I used the pre-made VRchat avatar until I learned how to customize my own avatar. Now my avatar is custom made. Well, customized, so. Yeah. Yeah, DDR4 to do us part. RIP. Oh, you meant PNG tuber? Yeah, PNG tuber. Yes. I think PNG tubers are VTubers. I'm afraid that my opinion on the peanut situation is that if Peanut identifies as a VTuber, he's a VTuber. I don't think he does though, does he? Like, he won the VTuber award, and I guess he identified as a VTuber in order to win the award, which feels like a little bit of a grift, but like, it's none of my business. But like, if he's, I mean, like, if you're using an avatar and you say you're a VTuber, I think you're a VTuber. So, if your main content is with an avatar, I think you are a VTuber if you choose to identify with the term. Like, I mean, that's just what a VTuber is. I don't think kayfabe is... What the hell is that noise? Is that in my music, or is like somebody playing off-tune saxophone in my world? Wait, hold on, I need to check. It totally is in the music. Weird. Peanut said he's not a VTuber. In the past, he didn't want to be associated. Yeah, he said he didn't associate as a VTuber, but like he also said he was a VTuber in order to accept the award. So I don't know. I would say that you're only a VTuber if you think you're a VTuber and you use an avatar. And I don't think the avatar has to be anything specific. I just think that if your main content is with an avatar and you think of yourself as a VTuber, you are a VTuber. For Peanut, I think that if he identifies as a VTuber now, he says he's a PTuber, right? Is that what he said? A little bit silly, but buying an actual sheep is cheaper than buying 64 gigabytes of RAM. Then he's a PTuber or something. The voice is getting out. That was like a weird off-tune saxophone. And was like, did you hear that too? Weird. It wasn't like with the rest of the music. Oh wow. Yeah, for the awards. Yeah, so like, I don't know. I think it's a bit grifty, but like, I think it's kind of a non-issue. The people who like Peanut as a VTuber are not the general VTuber audience. I don't think they would normally like VTubers. I don't think they would become VTuber enjoyers through Peanut either. So I feel like it's more that he's just doing something for the sake of being, like, he's differentiating himself in a way that makes people like him. But like, I wouldn't claim them as part of the VTuber audience or him as a VTuber, since he doesn't identify with the term, I guess. Yeah, I'll do it right now, but I agree. But I think basically everybody else, if you are using a avatar and you identify as a VTuber, because it's not, there's no like hard and fast rules about the style or the type of avatar. I use a VRChat avatar most of the time, but I would say I am a VTuber. So I think it's just kind of, I think it's really just dependent on what you want to classify yourself as. Yeah, you're just the annoying word to put on Peanut. But I'd say that like if he said he was a VTuber, I'd be like, yeah, you fit the bill. You are a VTuber. So yeah, gotta go to work. Hope you have a great day, Shiro. Have a good day at work. Have a good day at work. Good afternoon. Welcome in. Peanut was talking a lot of smack about VTubers. Yeah, I wouldn't say that I would say that if he were to choose to identify as a VTuber, I would say, yeah, he's a VTuber. But since he doesn't, I would say no. But like, there's nothing barring him from being a VTuber. So, yeah. Yeah. That's what I would say. Sorry I missed 2 months, but I'm super happy to be here. Thanks for being here, Velt. Thank you for the 7-month flex. Thank you. I am glad you were here as well. I hope you're enjoying your stay so far. Yeah, you are a VTuber of the year. Thanks. Maybe I'm not at that level yet, but maybe someday I will be. Maybe someday I will make VTuber of the year nominee. It was pretty cool seeing Chibidoki got nominated. Callie got nominated, right? Pretty good, honestly. Pretty impressive. I like seeing... Did Sakura Miko get nominated also? Am I crazy? Yeah. I don't know though. Shiro's my goat. Ah! Thanks. He only joined the category to win the prize. Well, isn't it nominated though? Like, he didn't have a choice, right? Because isn't it, I thought that like it was nominations through votes. Or did he have to tell his community to like win? I don't know. Remember when we had a separate award show? Was it? It was funded by Phillian though, right? The award show. I've literally never watched a second of the Peanut Guy. Yeah, me neither. I don't know anything about him or his community. I also don't watch, like, isn't he like an FPS streamer or something? I don't watch VTubers in general or like content creators who do like FPS streaming. I like chatting. So like my favorite VTubers are like Sheena, or like I like more chatty streamers. Like my favorites have always been, I'm really enjoying BB Biscuit from FaZe also. I used to really like Fauna. I didn't follow her as much to Nimi, but I really liked Fauna. Obviously, my Oshi is Saba. My Oshi is Saba, previously Gawagura. So, Shiro for Best VTuber of 2026. Shiro for Best VTuber of 2026. That's gonna be me. Yeah, he could drop out. Ooh, he should have done that. But I'm sure that he thought it would be so ironic and funny if he won, even though he doesn't think of himself as a VTuber. Playing a lot of Arc Raiders. Yeah, what's that? I actually don't even know what that is. Is that another FPS game or is that like gacha? I don't really like gacha or FPS streamers. I like RPG streams sometimes. I like, my favorite streams are actually streams where somebody does like a stupid game that's mostly just them chatting. I feel like it all boils down to I just like hearing a cute girl talk. I like it. I like Power Wash Simulator. I liked Saba's Leave It Alone, I think. Yeah, I liked Saba's Leave It Alone stream. Saba Lovely's Oshiro throughout her journey. Yeah, she's been my favorite forever. I think originally my first VTuber ever was Iron Mouse, and so she was like my Oshi for a while. I really liked Bao for a while because I love her music. My favorite song from her is Citrus Love. I really like that song, but I haven't watched her in a while. I like Bao a lot, but she's kind of loud. I realize I don't really like loud streamers that much, Yeah. But I really like Sheena from FaZe Connect. I'm really enjoying the clips I see of Cleo and BB Biscuit. I also really like Saba, obviously. Yeah. Kind of more just chatting streamers. Like hearing a cute girl talk same. It's just so nice. I like the good vibes, Yeah, I like listening to Saba sing. Yeah, I love her voice so much. Too. You're a very balanced but soft-spoken VTuber. Thank you. I'm surprised to hear people say that I'm soft-spoken, to be honest. I was always told I was very loud as a child. So to me, I feel like it's very funny being told that I'm quiet now as an adult. Maybe I was just really annoying. Cute cat girl yaps into 2026. Best way to start the year. True and real. And that's 2026, baby. Battle's music is nice. I'm kind of burned by her, but her music is still nice. Yeah. I really like her music a lot. Yeah, I want to be as good at singing as Bao is someday. Like, I really love her, like, she kind of gives K-pop vocals vibes, and I feel like my voice isn't really suited to that, so maybe I'll never really be able to attain that, but I'd love to be, as her music is so polished, and I feel like that's something I really admire. Yeah, thoughts on Mari Mari. Oh, I love Mari Mari. Sometimes I forget about her, but I like how she talks a lot. I like her vibes. Yeah. I like your voice. Thank you. I only got into VTubers when Halloween debut Gura captured me. I didn't get into VTubers until pretty recently. I know that 2 years ago isn't that recently, but now almost 3 years ago. Upcoming 3 years ago. But pretty recent for Ian VTubers, Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I do like Mari Mari. Shiro's with the 1 million subs. 1 million subs in 2026. That's a big goal. That's crazy. I don't know about that. ASMR is okay with the normal voice. Hard to find these people. Wait, what do you mean? Suisse is my favorite in terms of music and singing. I have so many of her songs on my playlist. I do love Suisse. Let's see. Out of Hololive? For music? Who do I listen to the most? That's a good question. I feel like my go-tos are Bao when it comes to like VTuber music, and I have listened to a lot of Iron Mouse music from her like original era. Like I really liked the Waifu Jam. I thought that was really cute and fun. But I'm not like the biggest fan of her current offerings. A lot of it has been kind of like, I liked some of her more, I like Vocaloid covers a lot from VTubers. I feel like those are really fun. Who have I really, oh, you know who I like from Hololive specifically? Fuomoko. I love their music. I think they are the people outside of Bao that make it onto my list the most. I love their like, I like their voices individually. I love their covers, their duets a lot. So I think Fuomoko is my current like Hololive favorites though, I think. I miss the Fuomoko mornings. Recently, what have I been getting up and listening to in the mornings? I've been getting up and listening to like, usually I get up and listen specifically to Fuomoko morning to start my day off really nicely. On Mondays especially, but recently I've been listening to like more fashion commentary because Fuomoko has taken a break from their Fuomoko mornings. Fuomoko's what introduced me to Hololive. They're so adorable. They're so cute. I love them so much. I love just like good vibe VTubers, you know? Yeah. I really like Sabo karaoke streams. Yeah, me too. Me too. Yeah. The Raisin Bear are really good for music. I do like their music, but I don't prefer that like genre as much. They sing more like I really like Fuomoko's choices in the softer vocals. Like they did. I really liked their Chobits opening cover. I really liked the what is it? Cute no Kanajo? Really liked that one. I like Narissa's yaps, but her music isn't the kind of stuff I would listen to a lot. Also, I guess it's fair to mention that Bao's more recent songs are not my favorite. I also like some of her older music. Yeah. I still catch some streams. Yeah, I think Fuomoko are the only ones that I catch really consistently. But I do love Saba a lot. So I don't catch... You know what's funny, actually? I don't really catch Saba streams a lot, but I am a big VOD watcher when I have time. That's like my choice, is I really like watching VODs rather than live streams. Which is maybe... I don't know. Maybe that's a little strange. That's my preference, though. I do like watching live Fuomoko though. I do really like them live, yeah. You know, it's funny. I think I really prefer YouTube streams, like watching YouTube streams to watching Twitch streams though. Maybe it's because they're more calm. Like Twitch streams have, how do I put this? Twitch streams have like, Twitch streams have like, maybe it's all the like, notifications and stuff and like the bits stuff or the channel points stuff. Like I like channel points interactivity, but like at the same time I don't really like I don't like how loud Twitch streams can be. I really like calm environments, to be honest. Mostly watch VODs as well, yeah. VODs are just like, I don't know what it is, but it's just so nice to I guess be able to pause. Maybe that's what like makes it really good for me. I really like to be able to pause and like chill and like maybe that's the appeal, is that being able to pause a VOD and like decide like, oh, I'm going to like pick this up later or something like that. Yeah, Twitch has ADHD. Yeah, I feel like that's the same way I feel. Twitch does seem to have like ADHD or something. I don't really like that vibe as much. YouTube feels more relaxed, a little more laid back. Maybe I've always been more of a YouTube person, so that's like a big... maybe that's like a big influence on like my choice of stream watching, you know? Yeah. I prefer live, but if I miss a stream, I'll play a VOD in the background. Yeah, I have ADHD. You don't like, you don't like my vibe. I don't like streams that have ADHD. People can have ADHD. That's fine. Streams with ADHD, not always my favorite. Yeah. Majigger members only release catch up for Lord of the Rings on Tuesday. Yeah, Lord of the Rings, more Lord of the Rings. I've been in Lord of the Rings mood. I've been getting so many Lord of the Rings TikToks too. So many. But yeah, I'm debating on if I really should like just bite the bullet and watch The Hobbit, because I need more content. I need more Lord of the Rings content. I need more. I can't remember. I didn't really like that. Was it Netflix or HBO or something? I wasn't really a big fan of the newer series, but maybe I should give it another try. Was it good? Did you guys think? Or was it Amazon? I feel like it was Amazon. I've already been keeping up with live streams as well, especially since I'm always so busy. So the ads are nice. It is nice to catch a live stream. I think it depends on the type of live stream that I'm catching. I don't know. Is it raining really hard right now? Hold on, I'm gonna check. I hear noises. I'm thirsty. Oh, it's raining really hard now. Very nice. Read The Hobbit. We're reading the Fellowship of the Ring, actually, for the member streams. Yeah. Amazon Prime, did you like it? I wasn't really like super into it, but I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. I could read The Hobbit. I could read The Silmarillion again, I guess. That would be quite a toothsome challenge. As I've been listening back to the Dune reading in order to publish the like edited together content on the ASMR channel, I've been like really getting into it, and I'm like, man, I want to read the rest of Dune. I want to read the rest of Dune really bad. But I don't know if I can spare more time to read outside of. It's really nice to have the members content because it means that I have time to like read outside of like designated time to be reading a book. It's really nice. The first time a movie's okay, the other two are bad. I think it's it's really rough like going from like The Lord of the Rings to The Hobbit, especially because there's such a massive difference in like the acting and stuff, if that makes sense. Like the acting is just so subpar in The Hobbit compared to The Lord of the Rings. Like the acting in The Lord of the Rings is fantastic. And the cinematography is beautiful. It's so gorgeous. The colors and lighting on set are also like just really incredible. Like it's so saturated and full of like depth. It's beautiful. And they don't overuse, like the CGI too. I feel like The Hobbit is so like, the colors are bad. It looks like it's on a set, but not in like a good way, not in the same way. And the acting, I feel like, is just so medium. I don't know. Acting really died with the, as that one friend I have said, acting died with the pandemic. I agree. Let me simp for a moment. Okay, simp for a moment. You have the floor. Give it a simp. I just need more member streams. Never seen someone with more girly movements. That's because I'm a real life cat girl, genetically engineered. Watching you Twitch because I can clip your cute antics. Oh, that's true. Twitch does have more integration, which is nice. Like, that's one of the problems. I wish that, you know what I really wish? I wish that YouTube had clips like available in a separate tab. Not only for me to see, but for other people to see, like where people have clipped you. That'd be so nice. It'd be really nice. We talking Lord of the Rings? Yeah, we're talking Lord of the Rings. I got the trilogy movies. I gotta read the books. The books are so good. I'm reading through the books right now for member streams. It's really wonderful. It's so fun. I love them so much. I've read them so many times throughout my life. Should we finish the whole series? I think we should. The movies are awful and a bastardization of a source of Shiro. They're not the best interpretation of the book, certainly. But I also think that, like, just in general, I'm not like, I don't know, I just miss the level of like acting and like commitment to the roles that the Lord of the Rings had. I feel like, especially in The Hobbit, like it doesn't really feel like I'm watching Bilbo. It feels like I'm watching, what's his name? Martin Freeman. You know what I mean? And then also it doesn't really feel like I'm watching the dwarves. It just feels like I'm watching some goofy guys just like be goofy, I guess. You know what I mean? But like when I'm watching The Lord of the Rings, like I'm watching Aragorn. I feel like I'm watching Frodo. Like everybody had so much commitment to their roles, I suppose. You're a girl? Shh, no, I'm actually a 46-year-old man. But I think it's at the head of its time. You know, it was a passionate project. Yeah, it feels like it was passionate. Yeah, I still think it keeps up. It's so good. It's so good. Yeah. I think that Twitch has some really good, like, streaming integration in general, which I really like. But, like, I don't know. I like YouTube more, and I also like the... How do I put this? The environment that I feel like YouTube builds, like, the general, like, environment of, like, viewers and also other streamers is, like... It's different, you know what I mean? It's like, it's a different... Maybe it's because the audience is very different, but it feels very good. Twitch, I feel like, has kind of... I don't know. It just has a very different environment. I feel like ADHD content, where it's like very loud and in your face all the time, is very encouraged. And that is definitely not my taste, personally, so I don't know. That's me, though. Yeah, true fantasy shows use popular actors to take you out of it. You know what? I think you're right. It kind of does. And that might be one of the main reasons it feels like it takes you out of it, because it just feels like I'm just watching another, like, Martin Freeman role. You know? Yeah. Wow, 36? No, 46. 46! Yo, get my age right. I'm a 46-year-old man. I'm 6'8". I'm 250 pounds. I'm pure muscle, bald on top, lots of hair everywhere else. You guys, I swear, I have to tell you this every stream. What is it that's so hard to remember? 46-year-old man. Point at us, I want to make a gap. Okay, tell me when you're ready. Is this what you... Is this good? Are we... Is this what you want? You want me to point at you? Ooh, who's stinky? You're stinky. You're stinky. I hope you... Did you catch that? Okay. Hype trains, emote spam, repeating the same message over and over again. Yeah, exactly. That kind of thing. It is kind of just like... Whoa. It is kind of just... It's like a lot of... It's a lot of visual stimulation. Audio stimulation, I think, too. Too much. You could be anyone, but you'll always be my first Oshi. Right? Your first one? Aw, Velt. Thank you. Thank you. The main issue with the Hobbit movies is that it was supposed to be 2 movies. Midway into the project, the suits decided it would be a trilogy. Yeah, that makes sense, honestly. That they decided to do it because of, They decided to do it because of profits. That makes perfect sense to me. Yeah. I don't see that a lot outside of bigger streamers. I think, like... I don't see that a lot outside of bigger streamers, but there aren't any small streamers that I've been really all that interested in on Twitch. Like, I don't know. I see some people that I really like, but I think what really, you know, I think it's also that there is a difference, I think, in the approach that streamers on YouTube versus on Twitch take. I think I see a lot more VTubers, because I watch VTubers basically exclusively. I think a lot more VTubers on Twitch tend to forgo kayfabe. And I actually really like kayfabe. As a cat girl out in the world, I like to watch VTubers who do kayfabe and like really enjoy kayfabe. That's one of the reasons I think corpo VTubers really appeal to me. I like the immersion and suspension of disbelief. Yeah. Welcome in, Vervox. Hi. Yeah. Yeah, I think with that kayfabe means like the commitment to acting as a character. So like it's the same type of acting. What does it stand for again? Does anybody remember? Oh, I can't remember all of a sudden. It stands for this. It's the same kind of acting that you'll get from like professional wrestlers. Not professional wrestlers, like WWE wrestlers. Yeah. You get that more on YouTube. Yeah, the roleplay is portrayed a character. Yeah. I want to see streamers succeed, but I don't watch it to get above 1K viewers watching. It's too much people. That's fair, yeah. It doesn't really... It feels like you're part of a big crowd at that point. Kayfabe is super fun. I like kayfabe, yeah. The chat is unusable above 200 people. Wow, text? Yeah, it's pro wrestling term, yeah. Yeah, like pro wrestling, how they like behave like a character and they like act like out storylines and stuff with each other, and they interact as characters together too. I really like that. I don't really like, you know, maybe it's unfair, but I don't really like VTubers who are just themselves as much. So I don't tend to watch them as much. Like, I really like the idea that like if you're going to be a VTuber, you should like decide a character and stick with it. I like it. I think it's cool. I think it's part of the appeal and like the fun of VTubing. I don't think you have to be a VTuber, and I don't think you have to do it to be a good VTuber either. I just personally enjoy it. So yeah. Yeah, Variance Project. Yeah, VarPro is like, they've got like really big kayfabe vibes. I think that there is a point where like you as a VTuber, if you're in one of these like corpos that really emphasizes kayfabe, like I like it when the girls drop their kayfabe too. I think that's fun. Or when they really integrate their kayfabe into like, or their real life into the kayfabe. I think that's cute. I think it's fun. I think it's creative. Yeah. Clear's pretty much just herself. Yeah, but like her character lore is, it works with it, right? It works with it. I think also, I don't watch Cleo's VODs or her lives though. I only really watch her clips. So I can't really say that I like her as a streamer, but I really do like her as, I love her clips, but usually because she's just giving, I love like commentary. So that's like a different appeal for me. I just really like it when people give commentary on stuff. I love commentary channels. I love commentary like videos. I love talking head videos. Did you know that SMG4 and Sunday made me make YouTube videos? What are those? I don't know what that is. Yeah. Apparently the term kayfabe goes back to 1988. Really? And it's supposed to mean be fake? Really? I didn't know that. That's neat. I've only ever heard it in reference to wrestlers, like professional wrestlers and VTubers. So, yeah, kayfabe sounds like a simplification of character fabrication. Maybe like that to YouTubers. I've never heard of those YouTubers. What kind of YouTube videos do they do? I feel a big side of kayfabe is carried by the fans too, such as fan. Yeah. Well, I think that's part of the appeal of corporate VTubers for me, is that like, you have like the kayfabe and the character that they're creating, but like one of the big like things about VTubing that's so fun is that as a viewer, it's kind of like an ARG, right? Where you're like, you are influencing, like the overall viewers are influencing the VTuber's like character lore. So really, it's like a what is it called? It's like a collaborative effort to build something more than what like the streamer could do on their own. I think that's something I really like about my favorite like things I've seen about streaming, like Jerma, right? He does like something similar. I've never watched Jerma, but I've heard a lot about like him, and also like one of my friends is really into Jerma, but she told me like kind of how he like basically acts like a character all the time. Like the 100% commitment is really fun to me. Yeah. SMD4 ended his era. What does he do? Sunday is making random videos on random games. That's nice. Barely that, yeah. I think in general the collaborative like process of building like a character and lore, and through interactions with chat, and like with like the fan base, like more interesting lore is built too, especially for like, I know for like Hololive, a lot of like interesting like aspects of like Hololive is built through these kind of collaborative experiences. Like Hatima, for example, right? Like she over time like created some really fascinating lore through just like having interesting experiences with her chat and with her fans. So yeah. Strong kayfabe is good for fan identity. I think it's really cool. I think it's neat. I think that like the fact that you can influence the way that, or like in some small way that you can take part in and enjoy, like, and be a part of like this build of a character and like lore and stuff is just really, I think it's really cool. I think it's fascinating. Yeah. Parasocial watching. I don't think it's parasocial to take part in an ARG. It's more like taking part in like a RPG almost at that point, a little bit. Like a group collaborative RPG. Kind of like Dungeons and Dragons almost. I think it gives a similar feel. Yeah, you can contribute to the world you escape to. Exactly. It's like building a character and environment together in like a tabletop almost. But more fun. Yeah. That myth bad ending was peak, made people think about the power levels. Yeah, exactly. The fan like art influencing how the streamers like build their lore together too is really cool. I think that's really fascinating. Yeah. When you say Hachimo 3 times, quarter waves will strike you down at midnight. You are an idiot sandwich. Yeah, I think that it's really fascinating. I think it's one of the main appeals for me about VTubing, at least. And like being part of like, I think that's one of the only things that really draws me to like live VTuber live stream watching and not just the VODs, is that like it's really cool to maybe like be there for the moment that something like that happens. I think that's really cool. I would love to like have that experience, I think. Yeah. The myth bad ending thing was so cool. It's really cool also that animator, I think, right, is the one who Gura worked with on the Burn It Down like song. Am I crazy? We love Dante for awesome fan art. Yeah, Dante's amazing. I'm so glad that he works with me. I'm so glad he agreed to work with me. Yeah. But yeah, I really like VTubing in general. I think it's a fascinating medium. There's so much I think that can be built from like VTubers and stuff, you know? So I think there's like a lot of like even more like stuff that people can do that we haven't done yet. So I'm excited to see how things pan out for VTubing. I don't think we have reached the pinnacle. I think there is more that could be done or said and made. Yeah. I like how VTubing has an overall shared culture too. Yeah, me too. I like that maybe to an extent, I think no matter who you are or which VTuber you're a fan of, even if they're different corporations, I think you can almost always find like similarities between other people, other VTubers that you can like enjoy. Cross-cultural. You're the only creator I watch live anytime I set an alarm for. Aw. Well, thank you. Thank you for showing up and giving me a reason to stream. Thank you. I love it. I think it is really fun to take a part in VTuber culture. And then for me personally, it's really fun to be a VTuber because I get to have all of my favorite social interactions. I get to be your catwife, which is really great. It's my favorite, yeah. I used to not be into watching VTuber. It just wasn't for me. I wanted to understand what a parasocial interaction means and its effects before going down the rabbit hole. Yeah. I don't know. I always think that, like, I see a lot of people bandy the word parasocial around on, like, Twitter. I feel like it's always on Twitter. Everything bad always happens on Twitter. But, like, I don't know. I've been parasocial for my favorite creators for a while, like, basically since I started watching them, and I think it's really fun. And, like, I don't think being parasocial with a creator is abnormal, and I also don't think that it's bad for you as long as you like understand the limits of what your relationship with a creator is. Like, I'm not over here thinking that Tiffany Ferguson is going to be my, I don't know, girlfriend or something. I mean, she has a husband and a child. But do I think of her as like a highlight of my day? Do I really enjoy her content? Do I think that like, I think in some parasocial way, I would think that like maybe we'd even get along if we knew each other in real life? Like, yeah, but like, does that mean that I'm gonna treat her like my BFF if I ever were to meet her or something? No. Because I recognize that she's just a random person on the internet that doesn't know I exist. You know what I mean? Like, it's fine for me to like look forward to like her content and to think of her as like a mainstay in my life, and for her to not know I exist, I think that's actually fine and like a normal part of watching YouTubers. So maybe like the parasociality of like streamers is not like weird to me, because I grew up on like YouTube, you know? I always respect the VTubers and content creators. I don't know if I could ever get that feeling. Being a bit parasocial is healthy. Yeah, I feel like it's normal to, if you watch somebody's content like a lot, I mean, I don't know, I'm speaking from my own experience. If you watch somebody's content a lot and you maybe grew up with them, or you like just they are a part of your life, like I think it's normal to think of them in a way that is to have certain feelings towards them that they can't reciprocate, like really enjoying somebody's content, respecting them as a person, but they don't know you exist. I think that's just how the internet works, personally. I don't think it's unhealthy unless you let it go to a point that's unhealthy. Yeah, as long as you don't blur reality. Yeah, I think it's unhealthy if you can't tell the difference between somebody who is, you know, like I would never think that Saba could be my real, like, fish wife or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, she can't be my girlfriend, you know? So, like, right, like, she can't be my friend IRL, you know? And I respect that line and boundary. Yeah, and I think it's important for creators, you know, something I always say is that I want you to also find an IRL wife, because I can only be your 3D cat wife. I think it's good for creators to take good care of their audiences, which maybe would help some of the, like, negativity surrounding parasocial, like, the idea of parasocialism. But maybe that's just my opinion. I think it's good. I think it's good for creators to say that they and like want the best for the people who watch them, because like regardless of if you are like regardless if somebody has a parasocial attachment, I think the creators, if they're good, they're good people, they should want what's best for their audience. And I think what's best for like my audience, for you guys, is like self-fulfillment. I want you guys to have good lives, and I want you guys to have good relationships with the people in your lives, and I want you guys to be happy and healthy. So yeah, that's always what I will do. I will always encourage you guys to have wonderful relationships with people in your real life, and to tell them that you love them. Yeah. Paying my parasocial tax. Thanks for the 5 helios. Thank you. Thank you for your parasocial tax. I must have a real wife and my cat wife. See, yeah, and I think that that's good. I think it's good to have people in your life that you care about. I think that like the best relationships are the ones that you can foster and that are good for you and that make you feel good. So, yeah. I think it's just really, I think it's important for creators to do their due diligence, though. Like, I think it's good for people to remember, of course, like, you know, that the person, you know, my favorite YouTuber doesn't know who I am, you know, but I also think it's important for creators to state and say, like, I want the best for you. I want you to make IRL friends and to have an IRL family, and I want you to tell your mom that you love her. I think that's really important, because, like, otherwise you could end up encouraging people to be more antisocial, and I feel like that, well, I don't know, that would be against what I want personally. So yeah, hate socialization. Well, I don't think you have to overdo the socialization, but, like, you know, I think tell your friends and family that you care about them. Make sure to talk to the people you enjoy talking to. You know what I mean? Like, I think our world is very easy to become distance from people, even if you really care about them. And as we get older, we have to like be cognizant that we actually have to put effort into maintaining relationships. One thing that I do is at Christmas, I always send out Christmas cards to my whole family. So, like, they know that I'm taking the time and effort to really show that I care about them and that I want them to have something that shows that I'm putting in more time and effort than just, like, text, for example. And I think that that's, like, pretty... Like, that's a lot of effort. Not everybody has to go that far, but I do think it's important to remember to tell the people around you that you care about them. I don't know. To pay taxes. Yeah, to pay taxes. No, your tax today is you have to tell your mom that you love her, or whichever parent that you can tell that you love, and or a mentor or a figure in your life that cares a lot about you. That's your tax. Your tax is you have to go tell them that you love them and maybe give them a hug if you can. Yeah, that's your tax for today. Yeah. I got a good relationship with my family. They know I'm doing well. That's good, yeah. Mm-hmm. Boop. 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 2025 has been rough, yeah. 2025 was rough for me too. I have to boogie oogie now. Have a good boogie oogie, Deadly Shadow Fox. I hope you have a good rest of your day. Yeah. Good luck with your project. Challenge accepted. Perfect. That's something I think I've been working on and I continue to work on is like, I think it's important to maintain your family and the people who love you, maintain those relationships. Something that I read one time on like Reddit or something was I saw somebody say that they always click the hang up button on the phone last so that the person they're talking to knows that they're like always there. It makes you feel comforted. So I always do that now. That's something I always do. Whenever I'm talking to like my siblings or something, I'm always the last one to hit the button so that they always feel like I am there until the last second. You know what I mean? And I also always tell anyone of my family, my parents or my siblings or like my aunts and stuff, I always tell them I love you at the end of phone conversations. Sure, I love you. Did I do it right? Yeah, you did it. Perfect. I'm not your mom. Wait a second. Yeah, I always tell them I love them at the end of phone conversations, even if it doesn't make a lot of sense. Sometimes, like, if you're just having a quick conversation, like, with a family member, but I always tell them that because you never know when the last time you'll talk to somebody is, so you should always say it. Always, always. Yeah. So we end up with really drawn out goodbyes. That's nice, though. That's great. That's really good. I feel like that's a really good thing, though. My family definitely. I feel like as I've gotten older, my family is less like that. But when I was younger, I did feel like it was hard to gracefully leave a social interaction with some of my extended family, especially like my aunts and uncles. Man, my whole family is yappers, so maybe that's part of the reason. They really like to talk. We used to have like yearly Christmas celebrations, especially when my family gets a little bit of alcohol. They go so crazy. Oh my gosh. 20 minutes later. Yeah. Yeah, small things like that means that you care, yeah. Yeah. Nothing like a good sour and drawn out goodbye. No kidding. Oh my gosh. My family is so wild about it. It doesn't make any sense sometimes. I miss those. I really miss those Christmas parties. We haven't had one in a long time. I recently called my great-grandma, though. It was really nice. I love my great-grandmother. Great-grandma Neko is so wonderful. She's so old. It's crazy to think about, but she, like, lived before there was internet, I'm pretty sure. She is in her 90s, I think. Is that crazy? She's lived for almost a century. She was telling me recently, oh, this was so funny. She was like, yeah, so I had to go and get my license renewed because I think when you get older, you do it more often? I think more often. Hello, Meow. Hello, Linus. Family full of yappers, yeah. My mom passed last year after fighting cancer. Yeah. Do you have any other family you could tell them you love them? Or maybe even just visiting your mom's grave. I wish my dad had a grave, to be honest. But he was cremated and they didn't like make an actual gravestone. So I'm thinking about eventually buying a you know how you can like donate benches to parks? There was this one park he really liked to go. So I was thinking about donating a bench in his name and then going there, you know? That'd be nice. Yeah, and then that would be like my choice of things to do in order to keep his memory, you know what I mean? Don't think I could survive without the internet, right? Yeah, but my grandma, my great grandma, so she's so old, and she got her license renewed. They're still letting her drive even though she's like basically night blind. And they renewed her license and she was like, oh, when should I come back to like renew it? Because she expected it to be even more often now that she's in her 90s. And they were like, oh, I renewed it for 10 years. And she's like, so you have a lot of high... She was like, you have a lot of high hopes for me coming back in another 10 years. I'll be 103 or something like that. And she was like, you know what? Just for you, I'll come back and renew my license at 103 years old. So... a lot of very, very yappy family, very long-lived family. So you'll be living with Shiro yaps for the next century, I think. Yeah. I think it's crazy. 10 years. I'm surprised they still let her get her license. I don't think she should really be driving. My great grandma, I don't even know if she can see all that well anymore. Crazy, bro. I went 11 months with no power, home internet. Really? I think it traumatized me because I would buy the absolute fastest internet I can. Daniel, hello, I'm new here. Welcome in, new here. I'm Shiro. Welcome in. We were just talking about families. Yeah. That'd be awesome and honorable. I'd be really happy to do it. Someday. I think it's like 3K, so maybe I'll start saving up this year to do it. Yeah. Man, my dad would think this is crazy. He'd be like, what are you doing on YouTube? He passed right before I really started VTubing. I actually started VTubing kind of in response to my dad passing away. So really, I guess I have my dad to thank for becoming a VTuber. Because when I was while he was fighting cancer. Look him in, Maximo, man. While he was fighting cancer, I found Iron Mouse, and I thought it was really amazing, and it was probably the highlight of the year. And then he passed, and I decided to start preparing to become a VTuber after that, and it was my main motivation coming out of that really difficult time in my life. So, yeah. Thanks, Cat Dad. Yo, thanks, Pops. Get rated and loved. Did my raid thing go off? Gosh darn it. I think my mix-up isn't doing it right. Gosh darn it. Welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid. Thank you so much for the raid, Maximo Man. What were you up to? Did my raid message go off at all? Bro, it didn't. What's hard to lose a parent? It is hard, yeah. How are you doing? What were you up to? Welcome in. Just chatting today. Me too. Doing some just chatting. Yeah. Salutations, God's holy knight. Welcome in. Welcome in. Yeah, thank you so much for the shout out. Remember when you had under 1K subs? That's when YouTube recommended you to be. So, not so long ago, right? Just a year ago? In 1 year, and now here we are. Wow. Thanks, Cat Dad. Out to support new cuties. Welcome in and thank you. Oh, you. Oh, you. Yeah, will I be banned if I despise you? Yep, you'll be banned. So you better not. You have to love me or else. Never forgetting the people we lost is one of the greatest ways to honor them. Yeah. A person can only die twice. Once when the last breath leaves their body, and the second when the last person to remember them passes. Yeah. 2025 was a really hard year. In the past couple of years, I've lost a lot of people, so... it would be nice to have a way to remember some of them, especially, I really wish, my dad did not want to have a gravestone, which is like, I was like, okay, well, but it's hard when people don't have a gravestone because there's no place to go physically to like kind of feel connected with them. And I think you can feel connected with somebody who's passed away even if you don't have a physical location to go. But it is nice to have that kind of, I don't know, to have a physical spot. It feels different. It does feel nicer, I think. So, won't stay long, Sally. I'm tired. Well, thank you for coming by. Thank you for the raid. Please have a good rest of your day. Please fuel up. Go get a snack. By the way, for raiders, I'm ShiroNekoNya. I'm a not failed experiment that did not escape a government facility. I'm a totally normal cat girl. And you can trust me. Yeah. Yep. Next year, 1 million subs. Yeah. Welcome in, Gabriel, bro. Hello. Yeah. What a code for a cat girl to say. Yeah, it's always possible to feel a connection. I think it's possible to feel that connection all the time, yeah. So, I think it's good though. I think it's nice to have a physical location and like that part of like the almost like a ritual to like remember the people who have passed. I think it's really nice. So there's something, it's funny because I definitely never thought about it before I had somebody pass away, but having a place to go and like physically like leave flowers or just to be in the presence of a physical location, it's really nice, you know? Yeah. And ignore the screams from the basement. Yeah. Don't worry about those. It's nothing really all that worrying anyway. Lots of people have screams that come from their basements, right? I think that's pretty normal. Just normal basement activities. What's the 1028th rule? I don't know. I think there's only 9 rules or something. Are there even 9 rules? My cat passed 5 years ago in my living room. I bought him a nice urn. Yeah, I have my urn. I have my cat in. I'm my very first cat. He is in a very nice urn. I actually have a little shelf with mementos now. It's kind of depressing to think how it will grow over time, but I think that's just normal. I think that's part of life, unfortunately. It's hard to grow older. It's so hard to grow older. It's a difficult part of life, but I think it's inevitable, unfortunately. But it's also something I think a lot of people are like not really like prepared for or introduced to until they're adults, which is somehow both good and bad. My mom said something recently which I thought was interesting, is that like people in the past used to be surrounded by like more death, which is true and very interesting. Do you think that like past generations were just like more traumatized, or was it just more normalized? Like, what does that mean for them? Like, I wonder how different people and their outlook on death and like also just like life in general was like 200 or 300 years ago compared to now, you know? Help, I haven't eaten in weeks. That's not true, don't listen to him. Living things come and go, unfortunately. The most important thing is that they were there, though, yeah. You have a picture at a table and leave flowers and stuff? Yeah, it's true. I do have a little spot, but it would be nice to have a place to go, especially in my hometown, which was like, my mom and dad actually grew up in the same town, and then I grew up part of the time in that town. It would be nice to be able to go back into a specific spot. Yeah. We got married yesterday? When did this happen? What time? It was yesterday. Oh yeah, that's true. There is at least one unspoken rule, unwritten rule, which is you do need to give me a tithe and teeth once a month. So if you don't have any more to give, you can always steal somebody else's. But remember, I need teeth once a month, every month, for the rest of your life. Yeah. Back in my day, you were stuck with people in close proximity, not able to pick up someone from the internet. That's true. Yeah. Same. I guess that's also something that I think about. My family is really tech literate, like surprisingly. Like I was talking about how my great grandma is almost a century old, which is crazy. She's in her early 90s. But like, life was so different for her when she was a kid, you know? Isn't that crazy? Like, she grew up, there was no internet, there were no cell phones, like, I don't even know. Like 100 years ago, that's crazy. When even was that? 100 years ago would be in the 1920s, right? So she grew up like during, was that before or after the Great Depression? Did she live through the Great Depression? I should ask her. Teeth is a pyramid scheme? That's a lie. Hello, friends and family. I am Nicht Camphor. Welcome in, Nicht Camphor. Nicht, maybe? Welcome in, Psychopath. Welcome in. Hello. Yeah. And you won't get any water too if you're not keeping your mouth shut. Medieval lives are so short, yeah. Imagine being alive before germ theory existed. That'd be crazy. I'm practically none to give. It's okay, you can donate someone else's. Driving around in a Ford Model T. Yeah, right. When was, she grew up in a horse carriage. Was 100 years ago in the 1920s? When were the Roaring 20s? When was the Great Depression? Was that in the 18-something? Wait, I don't think I understand years. When was the Great Depression? Was that in the 1800s? 1920s, early 1930s? Oh, so my great-grandma lived after that, huh? Like right after, probably? In the 1930s or so? The concept of a car was new. The Great Depression was 1920 to 1939. Oh, really? Wow, that's longer than I thought it was. I don't know why I thought the Great Depression was only a couple years. Was it really that long? Well, I guess then my grandma probably grew up during some of the, like, golden age, right? Because right after the Great Depression and, like, through the, like, what, the 60s through the 80s was, like, a period of really, like, high economic growth in the U.S., man, let's do some remembering of my social studies classes. Yeah, 1938 was my worst year. You were alive in 1938? No, you weren't. You're not that old, I don't think. Need to get out of here before my church caretaker beats me up again. That's not normal. You shouldn't be beat up. Sounds like your great-grandmother might have been part of the greatest generation. Oh yeah, I guess she would be a boomer, huh? Yeah. 2 wars and 5 GTA releases. The Great Depression was bad because there was no VTubers. That's true. She's like Aiden Jen. Welcome in, Gonzo Redcorn. But your name is Mississippi Gonzo Redcorn. My greatest depression was 2024? What? Just last year? But I was here last year. How could you be depressed while I'm here? She lived through World War II, did she? Well, let's see. She's in her early 90s. So 90 years ago would be like 100 minus 10-ish. So she was alive in the late... She was born in the late 1930s? I guess she did live through World War II. Is that how this works? I feel like that doesn't make any sense. There are people still alive during World War II? Is that true? Is this how math works? I wouldn't want to live up in another time frame. Internet is so cool. Me neither. I wouldn't want to live that old either. 1945 to 1964. Wait, so was my great-grandma alive that long ago? Let's see, she's 93 or something? How long ago was 93 years ago? Does that mean she lived through the World War II? Wait, she's never talked about this, really? I guess I've never talked to her about that. Usually it's just like whatever's going on. Was that really that long ago? Wow. Your grandma's part of the silent generation. Cold War was between 45 and 91. And for World War I, still living on a lot though, really? She was born in 1933 about. Is that how long ago it was? Thank you for the math. Thank you for the math. Really? When was World War II? Really? The Cold War was between 45 and 91. Shall be off. Farewell now. Farewell, God's holy night. So when World War II ended, she was 12. Oh, maybe that's why she doesn't like talk about it or anything. She probably doesn't remember it that well. Wow, that's crazy. She's lived through a lot of stuff in her life. I guess I don't really think about it that much, but like my grandma, my great-grandma was born around 33. My grandma, let's see, my grandma was the youngest in the family, and my great-grandma has like 9 children. Had like 9 kids. Wow, this is crazy. I should respect my great-grandma even more. I already have a healthy respect for my elders, but gosh, she's a strong lady. She has like 9 or 10 kids. My grandma, so like her daughter, my grandma, passed away this year, but she was the youngest, and then my grandma started having kids when she was like 17. My great grandma had kids when she got married at 16, and then she started having kids. I think a couple like basically around that time. She had 9 kids, so my great grandma was probably like, or my grandma was 30 years younger. 30 years? Yeah, almost 30 years younger than my great grandma. Isn't that crazy? Anyway, there's a big gap between the eldest sibling in that generation and the youngest. Wait, so was she a boomer or was she a silent generation? God, but when you're young, not that young. Oh my gosh, probably to the average person they just experienced rationing. Yeah, probably. Yeah, my great-grandma had 9 kittens, and I have a big family. They all had a couple kids each, minimum, and then my mom had 4 children altogether. There's 5 of us, and there's 4 of us. Yeah. Pre-commercial TV was first used in 1941, so she's older than TV stations. Wow, that is crazy. That's crazy. Wow, I've never really like thought about how old my great grandma is and like how different life must have been for her, because you know she uses Facebook and stuff. Like, she's so tech literate. She gets on her computer and she does a bunch of stuff, but I realize now that when I like explain getting a computer science degree to her, she's like, that probably doesn't mean anything to her, like even a little bit. Do you want kids? I don't know. Kids are a big commitment. Maybe if I make enough money to have kids. I think it's more, can I afford kids is the real question. Can anybody afford kids? Maybe in the future. That's a really big question. I'm too young for kids. Yeah. People used to have kids. I know, people used to be able to afford kids. Exactly. Yeah. My great-granddad was a prisoner of war. Whoa. She never talked about him, even when I asked. It was a very sensitive topic. Boomers are 1946 plus. So, wait, is she before boomers or after boomers? I don't understand. No one can, yeah. Can anybody afford kids? I can barely afford my cat. I have to pay for her teeth to be cleaned. So, it's crazy. It's crazy, bro. Yeah, but enough for instant noodles and rent. Yeah, I think the end of the year is always a little bit tight, but ooh, I think genuinely it's because my power went out. Man, it really messed up my budget, bro. Affordability is the reason birth rates have been going down across the world. Yeah, it's too expensive to have kids. I can't even imagine. I mean, like, I also grew up in a bigger family of 4 kids, you know. So 4 kids is like on a very short budget. It was not pleasant all the time. We were food bank poor, so you know, I talked about living in a trailer park, but we really were trailer park food bank poor. So I don't want to live that lifestyle or make children live through that lifestyle again. That'd be rough, bro. Your grandma was born before the boomers. Ooh, being born in 1932 to 30. Okay. Like Button spawns a cat. Wait, what? Like Button spawns a cat. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Why do you think she keeps in the basement? Budget's tight, yeah. Listen, I can't afford a bigger house, so you all gotta share one bed. Get cozy. Yeah. We are the poor generation. I paid rent and my bank account is in the negatives. That's so rough, bro. Yeah, budget's tight. I'm hoping for a good raise this year. I was hoping for a good raise last year. I'm hoping for a better raise this year. They gave me just enough to say. We'll see what happens this year. Having to change jobs would be really rough in this job market, man. Yeah. Being poor in 2000 still meant having a house. Yeah, imagine owning a house. That'd be crazy. That's my stretch goal. Maybe in the future if I become either A, a really big famous VTuber, or B, a coding cat. One of the two. First investment, a house. Yeah. We give each other kisses before bed. Yeah. It's real cute. That has other reasons. No. I don't keep you in the basement for any other reason. It's all just because of budget cuts. It's just budget cuts, that's all, yeah. Coding cat VTuber, maybe in the future. Maybe. I don't know. It's a big, lot of questions. The future is full of surprises. Hi, ShiroNekoNya. Welcome in, Check Zuma. Whatever you want to do. It's true. The future is full of surprises. It's also full of lots of possibilities. Definitely. Yeah. How's Greg? I don't know. How is Greg? You tell me. That's all you can do, yeah. It's expensive to live nowadays. Life is money. You know what life actually is? Dishes. Life is just dishes. Why are there always dishes? Why do I have to do so many dishes? I'm tired of the dishes. I'm tempted to eat off of paper plates and to eat off of paper towels or just with my bare hands at this point. I don't want to do dishes anymore. Why is there never-ending dishes and laundry? I'm tired of doing my own laundry. I don't want to wear clothes anymore. I'm going to convert to nudism because I don't want to do my own laundry. I'm tired of it. I'm going to go back to your roots, caveman. No more dishes, no more laundry. Yeah. Dishwashers exist. Not in my house. My house doesn't have a dishwasher. Yeah, the dishwasher is called Shiro. Shiro is the dishwasher. Out of the panic or crying, I'm debating on that. You know what, not recently, over the past year and a half, I've been getting rid of my old cookware and graduating to stainless steel, so I probably could eat out of my own cookware. Yeah. Skating on ice's snow was fun. That sounds like fun. I haven't seen snow in years, I feel like. I could go for that. I'm taking the Michael Reeves approach to learning coding. It's been very entertaining. What's that approach? I've never heard of that. Stinky forever. I mean, I can wash myself. I just don't want to wear clothes anymore. It's such a pain to wash them. Paper plates, you won't have to clean them. Yeah, and then I won't have to pay for dishwashing detergent like soap. If I don't have to clean my plates, I don't have to pay for soap, so that means that I'll be saving money. Because having dishwasher so much, my dishwasher is my hands, my paws is my dishwasher. I am my own dishwasher. Work again tomorrow. You need to shower more often, probably. Well, I guess it kind of depends on how often you're getting dirty. Wash yourself and your dishes at the same time. Just go in the shower with your plates and clothes. Oh wait, that's a good idea. I like the way you think. Okay, new strat. We wash dishes and clothes in the shower while we take shower. I like this strat. That's a good one. I like this a lot. Learning from free resources and testing my invention out on myself. There are a lot of good coding resources that are free, actually. I'm going to be going back to school under tuition assistance for my job, hopefully this year. I decided to put it off until fall again. But, yeah, if I wasn't getting tuition assistance, I guess I would maybe be there's a lot of free online courses. Do you brush teeth in the shower? No, I don't like to brush my teeth in the shower. I don't like hot water in my mouth. Kind of weirds me out. Cleaning everything at the same time. Paper plates, that means, yeah, it reminds you of a certain someone. Who's a certain someone? Yeah. I think cleaning everything at the same time makes sense. I still remember those paper solo cups with the jazz patterns. I don't know what that means. I only know red solo cup because there's a song. Does your workplace have a dishwasher? Wait, you're right. It does. I could just take my dishes to my work on the weekends and wash them there. That'd be so funny. really could, couldn't I? I mean, what are they gonna do? I wonder if there's video camera. Okay, we're gonna pull off the greatest heist of all time, and the heist is just me taking dishes to my work, and then doing the dishes in the dishwasher at my office. That's a great idea. I like that. With Toby Keith. Who's Toby Keith? That's not even a bad idea. I mean, I basically like live off of the snacks at my work during the weekdays, so honestly, pretty good strat. Working at McDonald's, I used to cook like chicken at the end of the day and then take it home and make fried rice. It's kind of nice to work in a place that either provides you food or like a food industry is not even that bad depending on where you're working. It's a rabbit hole? It's a rabbit hole? Oh, really? In my opinion, you're cool. In my opinion, you're cool. No, you. Yeah, and the coolest part about me is how I'm about to take all my dishes to my work and then wash them in my dishwasher. In my work dishwasher. You know, honestly, if I like really wanted to, I could probably steal the dishwashing detergent from my work and just like take it home and use it. If I had a dishwasher, but I don't. Would you ever listen to Phil Collins? Isn't that a music producer? I listen to... I think it depends on the genre that guy makes music in. I listen to Lamp. To Shiro. Extreme Cheapskates Shiro episode. That could be me. Devious Wicks. I mean, like, I don't think they'd miss a couple of dishwasher detergent packets here and there. Maybe I could buy them and then sell them. How could you? I mean, they're probably fine with it. My work makes so much money. I have to run. Have a good rest of your day, cute red panda. I live on a farm. I do not live on a farm. He's a drummer for a rock band called Genesis. Whoa. I don't know anything about that. I don't really listen to rock music much. Yeah. I listen to Lamp. I listen to Pomaderosa. I listen to, I think it's called a band called Sunny Days. I really enjoy like bossa nova vibes. I like acoustic instrumental behind music. I don't like the sound of rock music very much. I don't like the vocal sound, and I don't like I don't usually like electric guitar. It's very loud for me. I really prefer more chill music, yeah. I really like gentle music. I like lo-fi a lot if I'm not listening to the few bands that I do like. I think that's also why I tend to like some of the older songs or specific songs from like Bao, and also why I like Fumoko's music a lot, because they tend to do like more laid back music. I really like J-pop with acoustic instrumental backing a lot, especially. I think it's some of my favorite is that kind of music. So put a mini dishwasher on the throne. Whoa. Do they have mini dishwasher? I don't know if it's worth it. I don't think I have counter space either. It's okay. I'll just buck up, you know what I mean? Toby Keith is a Red Solo Cup artist. Oh, really? Phil Collins is I Can Feel It in the Air Tonight and Tarzan. Oh, I know both those songs. Okay. Phil Collins. I'm not like the biggest fan of his music, but like it's good. It's kind of nostalgic, I guess. It does remind me of like Tarzan, like all of his music, because his voice is so specific. I don't know if I'd listen to it for fun. I do like the Red Solo Cup song, but I don't know if I like Toby Keith as an artist or if it's just because that song is really fun. Red Hot Chili Peppers. I've never listened to the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Not really. Aren't they are they rock? I don't listen to much rock. Yeah. Yeah, Chili Peppers yummy. Yeah, chili peppers are yummy. Man, I watched this really interesting TikTok last night. It was really cool. These guys decided, they lived in New York, and they decided that they were going to try food from every country in the world in 2026, which, first of all, that's such a fun idea. Second of all, I don't think I could do that unless I lived in New York. I don't think Seattle has food from every country in the world. Probably not. Maybe. Video that makes? Maybe. Maybe it does, but I don't think it does. So maybe I could make that a goal. That'd be fun. But they went to this restaurant. Oh, what was it? What was the country? It was really interesting though. It was near like Laos and it was near like Nepal, I think. Kind of in like near India, like in between India and China and one of the Southeast Asian countries. Fascinating. Their food looked delicious. So they went to this restaurant. They showed up. They were like the only people there. It was like a newer restaurant. And the guy was so nice. And they ended up becoming like buddies with him. And then the guy was like, you want to come to my New Year's Eve party? And then they made the new friend with this guy. And then they went to his New Year's Eve party. It looked really cool. And I can't even imagine, like, I don't think I would ever agree to go to some random person's New Year's Eve party. But the food looked amazing. And there were these delicious like hot chili peppers that they used that were specific to the region that they lived in. It was so neat. Yeah. I was thinking I could make a new model for you maybe in the future. Like a new 3D model? I'm not interested in changing my brand at all. Californication is a good album from Red Hot Chili Pepper. Burnout 3 influenced most of my music taste, so either rock or metal. Yeah, rock and metal is too exciting for me. In the air tonight. BC crime drama Miami Vice? What, really? Max Bob, how are you doing today? I'm doing good, how are you? I'd really like to try every food from every country though. That'd be really fun. I love trying new foods a lot. Hey, Rob, I'm having a New Year's Eve after party. What? Really? Right now? Or just like this far after New Year's Eve? Aren't we like several days after? We're already on the 4th. What if also recommend just RC. Okay. I was gonna say, wow. You're a little bit late. You're doing good today? Hell yeah. No need to change when you're already perfect. I'm already perfect. I love my model. I customized it myself, so I'd probably never change it. Or, well, if I do, I don't think I'd ever change my model necessarily, but I'd be down to, someday I'll probably do a custom outfit request. Or maybe I'll model it myself, you never know. Maybe I'll finally learn how to model things in Blender and and then put like bones in them. And stuff. Did you know you have to put bones in your clothes? Did you know that? But yeah, it was really fascinating. The food looked really good. It was very different. It looked like a mix of like Indian and I've seen some like Southeast like Thai food, I guess. It looked really cool. It's easy to get pre-made outfits in 3D. Yeah. That's part of the reason I love having a chiffon model is that most of my outfits are easy to buy off Booth. Real nice. I'm a real Booth baby. Yep. Yeah, you're beautiful. You did a good job. Thank you. Beach episode for viewers? Yeah, probably in the future beach episode. I have some ocean worlds that I've been enjoying recently. Let's see. What have I been up to? I have an entire list of just ocean and water themed worlds that I absolutely love. Let's see, which one is it? It's my second list. Let's see, any new ones that I've added recently? I've had some in mind, but I haven't visited visited some of them recently. One of my favorites is Aquarius, though. I really like that one. It's like an underwater hotel. It's really neat. I think I went to it once. Yeah. I like my clothes. I like my pizza boneless. As a VTuber, you have to have bones in your clothes. Yeah. Let's go fishing. Should we do a fishing VR stream? I was thinking about that at some point. That would be a fun one. I like the fishing world a lot. The visuals are a little bit desaturated though. Yeah. I've been thinking about doing a fishing stream in VR because there is a fishing world and you can there's an entire point system and you can score and stuff. It actually looks super fun. I would like to try it out at some point. Maybe next weekend. Have you ever been to SeaWorld Orlando before? No, I've never been outside of the Pacific Northwest. I've also never been on a plane. I'd really like to go to, not SeaWorld, but in Orlando, but isn't Universal over there? I think I've talked about this before, but I really want to go to Universal Studios. I saw a TikTok also recently. Man, I've been consuming a lot of content. I saw a TikTok of Jurassic World ride. Wait, is that Disney? I don't know what property Jurassic park is. A fishing world in VRchat, it's so fun. Fishing stream was fucking go, yeah. Yeah, I have never been to a theme park outside of Silverwood because it's in the Pacific Northwest. But I'd really like to go to Universal Studios. The challenge you keep going to catch the biggest fish in the instance. Is that possible? Okay, let's do it. Let's do a challenge stream. Are there planetariums in VRchat? That could be a good date. That would be cool. I wonder. Wait, let me look. Let me look. There probably are. I bet there has to be. That'd be so cool. Planetarium. Let's see. Oh wow, yeah, there are planetariums. I wonder which ones are the best though. I'll have to look it up. I bet that there's probably like a recommendation out there, or we could try them out together and see which ones are the best. And I'll put it on my best of VRchat videos that I want to make. Yeah. Jurassic Park World is located in Universal. Oh, perfect. Great. Okay, everything I want is in Universal. I want to go to the Harry Potter world. I want to go to the Jurassic World one. That sounds so fun. Isn't there an Avatar one? Like the blue people one? That sounds like fun too. I like the idea of going to like an alien environment where like you're basically on a set. That sounds like cool. I know it's not like technically a movie set, but like with big prop pieces and stuff. I don't really like the idea of Disney. I'm not much of a Disney adult. You know what I mean? But going to like Universal Studios would be really fun. I like that idea. Oh yeah, but I saw the Jurassic Park like ride and it looked so cool. They had the huge dinosaur animatronics. I've been getting dinosaur propaganda all over all of my social media recently. I'm not really even a dinosaur fan. I really prefer like ocean creatures, but it's been fun getting dinosaur content. Yeah, I love the replica building of the visitor center of like Jurassic World or Jurassic Park. That sounds so cool. NyantaClips, thank you for a 7-month flex. Welcome in. Thank you for remembering to remember. Yeah, welcome back. Welcome in. A planetarium would be really cool. We could do a late night evening stream. Maybe that'll be like part of the all-nighter event that we do for 15K. We're gonna be at 15K subscribers soon enough, you know. I've been asking for I asked for ideas in the Discord of like, what should we do? I'm kind of not entirely sure what to do for 15K. I've been thinking I would do another maybe endurance stream. That was really fun. But I don't know what to do for it necessarily. What do you guys think? I'm thinking going to Universal Studios this year. Ooh, that would be really fun. I have cons that I'm like committing to this year, so maybe 2027 for Universal. Cause I have to think about like hotel fare and stuff. Yeah, karaoke is fun. For 15K though, I feel like I have to do something bigger for 15K. I think the algorithm is blessed. Here's something that said YouTube featured under the name. What does that mean? Is that good or bad? I've been blessed. Welcome in to the people who have never seen me before. I'm ShiroNekoNya. Speed dating for 15K? No, I don't want to speed date. I'm not interested in that kind of stuff. I need to try and go with more cons this year. Yeah, I have cons as like my big thing. Universal Japan has beautiful Halloween events. That sounds cool. 12 Hours Classic Doom Marathon. That honestly sounds really fun. That sounds fun. Usually I'll pick, well, in the past we've done, let's see, for each event we did like mini things. So, we could do a live 3D for 15K. Escape room VR. I could do some sort of escape room. That's true. That could be interesting. I could do another live. I could get the one prepared for 15K. I think it's too soon though. That's the thing. I think we'll hit it before I will have time to finish a 3D live preparation. So you could host a wheel of things to do. It's true. I could do that. I could do like a punishment wheel game. That wouldn't be bad. Do like an endurance stream with like a punishment wheel or like a, maybe not punishment wheel, but like a spin the wheel to do X thing for X amount of time. With sister. I don't think my sister would be willing to. You could try storming for 15k. No, thank you. Listen, I'm willing to do a lot for you guys, but I'm not willing to torture myself for you guys. Maybe the escape room, maybe the wheel. Yeah, I was thinking I need to catch up on some of the React channel that you guys have submitted. Punishment, take a shot. Should we do a long drinking stream and then get totally smashed by the end of it? That'd be crazy. Imagine an 8-hour drinking stream. I think I'd be dead. Jump King with punishment wheel. Oh no, I'd be more punished than I'd be Jump King. It has to be something that I'm like not terrible at. Roasting sister? Nah. My sister only comes on for special events, so, and not like in a 15k, or like only when she has time. I can't make her change her schedule for me. She works at the facility, so. Yeah. Put some suggestions in Discord. Okay, I'll take a look at those after stream. Yeah, I don't know. I have, all I can think about right now is how much I want fried chicken. I still remember the Hot Ones Challenge stream. That was really fun. I liked that one. I feel like I should have saved that for 10k. That would have been really cool. I loved the Hot Ones Challenge. Maybe I'll do another spicy one. I love spicy food streams. But I feel like that's more of a reward than a punishment. But maybe that's good. Maybe I should have a reward. I love spicy food so much. We went different worlds. Green ones are cute, happy, fun worlds. And if it lands on a red one, we'd go do a scary one. That's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea at all. If it's so small she could outcrawl poisoning, I probably would. Especially on Jump King. If like it's take a shot every time you fail, I would be dead. Oh wait, what different worlds would be really fun? That would be really fun. I should try that. Maybe I'll set up some challenges. Somebody suggested, I don't remember who, but somebody suggested doing like an Olympics style stream. Like trying to do some Olympic sports style challenges. That could be really fun. Something like that. I'll think about it. Raw habanero eating? I would definitely do that. That would be fun. The fun at 20k, I'll eat a raw habanero on stream. We could do another spicy AMA. I really like that stream, mostly because it was really fun. Because I got to eat chicken and spicy sauce, but I love some good spicy curry and rice. Me too. If you plan on visiting Orlando one day, I would definitely recommend visiting Wonderworks, the Ripley's Believe It or Not Museum. Ooh, Disney Springs and Orange County Convention Center. That sounds great. You know what I've been really craving? Which I might take a weekend to do, maybe. I would love to go to like a cabin and like see some snow. But I won't be able to do that until the end of next year for sure, because I can't take any time off this winter. But I really want to see snow, and maybe I'll just go sledding. Maybe I'll just go sledding or something. That sounds like fun. Grab myself my like bike helmet and go hit the slopes. Because I just want to see some snow, and I kind of want to be out in nature a little bit. You know what I mean? Howdy, Shiro. Glad I got to see you. Howdy, Renjio. How are you? How many years my limit tried Ghost Pepper once? Actually got married to the toilet. Dang. I can do some pretty spicy food, but I've never tried raw ghost pepper. My little sister did, though. She took a bite out of one. What was it she said? She said, my eyes are shooting fire or something. She was so young. She was so brave. You'll be busy at high school. Ooh, good luck. Good luck, good luck. High school was rough, man. I'm glad that I'm not back in college right now. I don't wanna spend time doing like assignments, but soon I'll be back to the grindstone. It's a big commitment, you know. Yeah. But you know what? Stream is done now. Our time has come to a close, I'm afraid. Our time has come to a close. It is now 3:10 p.m., which means we went a little bit over. But thank you for chatting with me today. Thanks for enjoying some yaps with me. We are now coming to the end of our stream time. Also, thank you so much for all the follows over on Twitch. We met our follower goal for the day. 870. I wonder if we'll hit 1k Twitch followers around the same time we hit 15k YouTube subs. That'd be crazy. It seems likely. Thank you for the gift to your cuteness. Thank you. Thank you for enjoying your time with me today. Thanks for hanging out. Thank you for hanging out with me. Mods, if you'd like to plug yourselves, please do so. If you'd like to tip the mods, they keep us safe. They keep chat in line. They keep you little rascals from making too much trouble. So please plug yourselves. Otherwise, if I could get a raid message, I'll raid us out on both YouTube and Twitch. And I love you guys. And I'll see you tomorrow for Doom. We're doing the DLC of Doom Eternal. So I'll see you after work, okay? Okay. All right. I'm heading out. I'm going. I love you guys. Bye! Except you can still hear me. Okay, I'm really leaving now. I love you. Bye.